waking moment is something we gon' have to spend, right? Yeah, if you're waiting for the right guy, shorty, I'd encourage you looking elsewhere. Cause I can't promise you'll be mine forever. Die together, find whatever, hey. I can bet you tight to never find a better, hey. Done to wet you, now I'm a redder, time whenever, babe. Shine Electra, cause I can be your flame.
CATCH22 Sunday. It's the CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday. It's a CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday. And here we go.
Heyo!
Hey, welcome to CATCH22 Sunday.
Yeah, sorry for the lateness. I had to get my Broncos sweaty on here, and I had to pee. But here we are, everyone. Thank you. Go Broncos! Looks like
And we went over a little bit on time with the Blind Mike Project, but it was such a good show, so it was
Yes.
it was totally worth it.
Yes, make sure you go check out the Blind Mike Project show from today. You're probably coming from there, but if not, oh, what a show it was! Although, man, battle lines were drawn, but all in good fun. I think I tried to make it fun. I thought it was fun. It was fun.
I was
but
watching
anyway.
OJ this morning, and I was like taking notes, like, what did he
No,
say?
you weren't. No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay.
I
I was
I got
sleeping.
Blind Mike's back, man.
Oh, me too. But I also, my lungs are full of soot right now, so there's as much sleep as I can get. You know what I'm saying? How are you doing, DJ Electrify? How's the air treating you? Quality of air? How's Southern California life treating you right now?
Well, I mean, I'm an hour away from all the disaster areas, so it's not even noticeable here.
Ah. Can I come down
Plus,
there
I'm-
for a while?
Yeah, I told you could.
Yeah, it's like standing in an open fire for the last 4 days here. You got your window shut. You got your, I got a little thing to get the toxins out of the air because I
Air
got
purifier.
cats. Air purifier. That's it.
That's the one.
But that that doesn't really do the trick when the whole city burns down. The problem is what they made those goddamn buildings and houses out of. That's like in the air right now, and it's no bueno.
It's
No bueno.
toxic, yeah. And you're like, what, 15 miles away or something?
I thought you were gonna say, wait, you're like 50 years old and you're gonna die because of it. I was like, yes.
No.
I'm 15 miles. I wish. It's as the bird flies, probably 4.5 miles from me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was. Now it's sort of crept over easterly towards Studio City and Brentwood in that area.
Brentwood, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard
it
that.
already burned up through Pacific Palisades. But what was crazy, and we'll go over it in a little bit, in a little segment thing, was that I think I saw that fire within 10 minutes of it starting. And I'm like really, far away from it. But I just happened to look up on my run and see a fire. And I was like, hey, that's not good. We're supposed to have 60-mile-an-hour winds today. That's going to be a problem. And then I tweeted out, I'll show you. But I knew Palisades was gone maybe 12 hours, 14 hours before it was gone.
Yeah, you did.
Just-
You called it. You even called me and you're like, it's on fire. The hill's on fire. It's gone.
Yeah. I put everything together. I was like, the wind. Where's our mayor again? Oh, she's in Ghana? Uh-oh. This is no bueno. This
I
is not
swear,
good.
you
So-
tell me things and then I hear it on the news the next day. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's a
this is
little-
going to be the most costly national
Yeah.
disaster and
I-
all
I-
the
see, here's
stuff
the
that I've
thing.
been hearing on the news the day after you tell me.
I knew because I don't even think about the houses. I think about the car collections, the Van Goghs. Like these people were a level of rich that we kind of don't comprehend, and the stuff they lose is priceless.
Mhm.
It's irreplaceable. It's like
Right.
art from the 1400s. It's so how as an insurer do you cover that? And so yes, we're all fucked. I also said maybe even the day of or the day after that yes, the American people will be building mansions for rich people in Malibu and Pacific Palisades for years to come. It's going to be amazing. We are a banana republic. Ah, yes. Sit back and enjoy, people.
Right.
Soylent Green is people. Anyway.
It's
but yeah,
terrible
so-
though. Like, have your neighbors been have you said anything? Like, what are people saying about it?
Well, our neighbors, we weren't really talking about it, just because neighbors around here don't really talk, just because of the turnover, and a neighbor can be in and out within 6 months. So you learn pretty quickly not to make friends around here. Like,
Oh, I see.
I haven't had a best friend in my area in like a decade because I'd make a friend and they'd just move away. I make a friend, they'd move away. Make a friend, they move away. And I'm like, you know what? This is great for my travel plans in the future, but it's a little upsetting here. So you just you get a cat. Cat's your friend in it. But
Gotcha.
when we did all get the false alarm that everyone get the fuck out in our neighborhood, we all did kind of meet down in the alley and we're like, are you guys leaving? Are you leaving? We're like, I don't see anything. I don't see a reason to leave. Why would you leave? I don't know. All right, we're not leaving. No one's leaving. So everyone just sort of stayed. And then we found out, it was a accident. Hey-oh. We
accidental emergency evacuation text that you got.
Chat, I'm gonna put a 1 in the chat if you think that an accidental chat out to you saying, "Hey, your place is gonna burn down," is worse than 2, an accidental alert that goes out to you that says Russian nuclear missiles are headed for you in Hawaii. Which is worse, 1 or 2? Because I don't know. I've been thinking about that. I don't know if I'd want to think missiles are coming or a fire is coming. I mean, fire, at least I can get out and maybe swim. Nuclear, nope, I'm gone. So I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna vote 2 on that.
Right.
But,
Well, Nice Podcast Stupid has a question. Where was all the water to fight the fires? That's a very good fucking question.
Maybe they were testing some new theories out. Like, hey, maybe if we just hope and pray and wish, then it'll go away. I don't know. It makes no sense.
No, it's because the tanks that hold the water are 1 million gallons or something. They're huge, and there's 3 tanks that feed that hill that is Pacific Palisades up there.
Yeah,
and they couldn't get enough pressure to pressurize. They couldn't refill the tanks fast enough to pressurize the hydrants.
Right. And I would say when it comes to sort of this particular part of government, overregulation is a killer. And so you're going to want these fire chiefs and everyone to get everything they want, everything they want, even if it's like, oh God, we got to buy these super tankers. Because guess what? You can't replace a Van Gogh. And so the people don't think like that. I don't know why. Conservatism isn't really conservative. Real true conservatism is paying money up front because you pay less than you will in the back end for the disaster. That's true conservatism. And so I don't know where we've gone wrong. Oh, we've gone wrong. Go to Alex Jones' speech. The frogs have AIDS or something like that, he says. But the point being is that any situation where government's in charge, there's going to be some mismanagement. But this seemed fully, this was preventable. Only you and the governor and you, Karen Bass, can prevent forest fires.
Well, and I read an article by there were these 2 fire experts that had come to California and LA specifically and given them a whole plan and then outlined everything they needed to do to prevent this from happening. And they didn't do shit about it. They didn't do any of it. So they didn't
people are looking at the scandal all wrong, I think. They're like, oh, these insurers pulled out of Los Angeles. State Farm pulled out of Los Angeles. State Farm sent representatives there, sane fire experts, and were like, there's no leadership here. This place is going to burn to the fucking ground. Don't insure these people. That should have been the warning shot to the government, like, oh, shit, we should... we'll just create our own backup plan that has $800 million in it. Oh, how much do we need to pay? $250 billion? Yeah, we're just a little short. Just a little short. And so, yes, please let real conservatism come back. And I don't mean political conservatism. I mean fiscal conservatism. I mean, pay more up front for shit that you don't want to have to deal with on the back end? Can we all just make that compact as a society, please? What do you think? Put your hand in here. Team, what do you think? I mean, we all share this air. We all share the water. You know, like, I hate you, you hate me, but we all need this thing to survive. When are we going to get on that fucking... What is it going to take? What is it going to take?
I know, and everybody is like, hi, such youngster. But he says, California is near water, I assume.
It is. You can't pump salt water, though. That's the problem. And listen, us as Californians know way too much about this shit. I don't want to know about this shit. I want to be watching football and have a penis in my hand. Mine. But only don't clip that.
Better clarify that.
God damn it.
Jesus.
That's the good life, right? I don't want to think about what parts per million can I go out and breathe. I haven't run in 4 days. Do you know how fucked up my brain is right now and scrambled that I haven't had my meditation in 4 fucking days? Also, I spent 20 years not smoking. I quit smoking and then all of a sudden just wiped away. 6 days, wiped away. 20 years of smoking, 6 days. So that cancer I thought I wasn't going to get in like 15 years. Hi, cancer. I cancer.
Right. Well,
who can I sue when that happens? No one.
I grew up right next to the 405 freeway, so it was my house, then some
red pilling of
trees,
KCJ Live.
And a wall, and then the 405 freeway, which is 10 lanes, I think. 10 lanes across? 10, 12, something like that. It's massive. I figure, gonna get cancer. But the smoke, it's bad, huh?
You know, I looked at the rich and I saw their houses burn. I did feel empathy, but I'm like, I'm disconnected. Then I couldn't run for 4 days, and I'm like, fuck government. So it's very funny how that shit works, where you're like, everything is theoretical until it happens to you, and then by God, it's the most important thing on the planet. And so anyway, enough about our problems. You know, here's the thing. We still live in California. It's still a beautiful place. The sun is out today. Yeah, the air is brown, but, you know, there are people that live in North Carolina that just got flooded, destroyed, shoved out, and you know, aren't getting shit like we're getting in LA. So I would just like to say thank you, North Carolina, for being the JV team for us. We really enjoyed that you stepped up and just took the nothing from the government while we get 100% of everything recouped for the first 6 months, which I'm sure they're going to extend.
That?
Oh, you don't know that? I mean, come on. Kicked a bunch of those people out in the cold. Why? I don't know. Because, they don't got Rembrandts in the basement. But I know who does. Pacific Palisades people, who are lovely fucking people, by the way. And, oh, by the way, don't try to rent in Los Angeles for the next 10 years.
Or anywhere in all of Southern California.
Prices just doubled in Los Angeles overnight. Someone was, Jack Osborne, from Ozzy Osbourne's son, was looking to rent in an apartment, I believe around $15,000 a month. That aside, that's a whole other discussion that you'd pay $15,000 a month rent.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Right. I mean,
that's not how much most of the apartments are going for.
No. But he then got a notification back that the apartment is now $24,000. That's right, $24,000. So that's happening all over the spectrum. You can't do that.
Check
in
my
rent
Zillow,
controls.
See if it's been affected here. Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's already $3,000 to get a 1-bedroom here.
It's going to be
where
more,
I live, so it's ridiculous.
You can have 30,000 people looking to live on the west side or on the beach area. Say goodbye to housing, folks. And also, my golden handcuffs just got goldener, because that's what they call rent stabilized, or whatever they're called, apartments. So basically, they can only raise 3% a year. But if you have one of those in LA, they're called golden handcuffs, because you can't leave. So it's kind of like a prison. But it's a nice, cheap prison compared to what everyone else is paying. So, yep, looks like I'm never leaving. It looks like I'm stuck here, breathing this air. So, hey, but I'd rather be me than someone in North Carolina who apparently the government just forgot about. So, hey, Tar Heels. Go Tar Heels. You know why? Because the Big Ten just matters more. That's really all. Thank you. Get out of here, ACC. Anyway, do you want to do a show, or should we just keep talking?
Let's do a show.
All right. Although people seem to like us talk. Speaking of talking, I have on my list here a DJ Electra monologue. Now, I kind of did the monologue right there, but do you have something that you would like to monologue?
No.
No. Okay, so nothing to say.
No, I used to talk more like in the beginning when we did CATCH22 on Tuesdays. Sundays, different story.
Uh-oh,
It's just a different scene here.
Uh-oh.
I love it, but it's different.
Who's keeping you down, girl? And let's get him. Who's doing that? Who's doing that to you? Who's doing that to our baby? No one puts DJ Electra in a corner or her content in a corner. Who's doing that? Oh, wait, let me look in this mirror real quick. Oh, yeah, I am a handsome man. Okay, anyway, what were you saying?
Oh, my God.
Good. Speaking
Headlines?
of total... yeah, no, not yet. Speaking of complete and total assholes, would you like to hear a story about one? Because if you do... that's our goal. So we have a goal in there of 10 super chats of any denomination. And what happens if you get that? We starfuck, baby!
Oh, yeah, and mine lost their house in the fire, so I don't know if I can tell the shitty story about them that I wrote.
No, that's the one we want to hear.
It's a true story. It's a true story of when I met them.
True story. All right, starfuck!
A message from Hackride Studios. Most YouTube shows give you nothing for reaching their super chat goal.
So true.
Not here at Hackride Studios. No. Today, if we reach the goal, you get star fucking.
Yeah, star fucking!
A story from one of us about living in Southern California for decades and our run-ins with the famous and infamous creatures of the spotlight. So let's hit the goal. So we can all star fuck together.
You'll learn about their cock rings.
Are you upset that I showed them your cock ring?
Yes, very upset. Don't show people my cock ring. That is mine. That is for us. Why would Daisy... We don't talk about this enough. Why would Daisy show other people her boyfriend's cock ring? Why would she do that? Electra? Discuss.
Because she likes showing off, and she figured people would talk about it, and we do. Because it was just so embarrassing for him. I was like, oh my God. He was so mortified.
Is there a small chance she thought maybe possibly she was a banana?
From a banana.
No, it is. She was a banana.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
I have an interesting video on Daisy today. It's kind of a close-up look at her mental health.
Well, that's not good. That's gonna that spells doom.
It's crumbling a little bit right now.
Yeah, but these fires might make her normal, or they might tip her off into insanity forever. So,
well, first of all, we're not doing Daisy yet. So should I wait?
No. Yes. Let's wait. Let's. That's what we call a fluff.
We're gonna cover Daisy in a little bit, you guys. You know you love Daisy. We're gonna talk about her in a bit.
Yep, but first, let's talk about just wrap up real quick. Because I give you some video and pictures of what happened. So this is the LA fires with our sort of coverage. So yes, I was out there running, doing my thing, and I caught this picture. I put it up. Now it's just a little bit of smoke. Look, you can see the clouds.
It's a good amount of smoke.
It's a good amount, but this was after I got back from my run, took a shower, went off on the roof, and took the ppicture. It was just a tiny little stream. You can still see the blue. Trust me, it changed. It changed to just black death. But yeah, so I said, mountains on fire, and we expect to get 60-mile an hour winds. Bye-bye coastline. Because, I was being, nihilistic. Didn't know I was going to be more factual. And so, yes, we watched these fires take... Look at the smoke over. That's insane. You can see that from space. And so I think one of the stories, too, that is going to come out of this long term, I have never been more impressed by a bunch of dudes as these goddamn firefighters, dude. And these guys that fly these fucking planes from Canada, scoop water, ocean water. Don't be surfing out there today. And drop that fire, like pinpoint accuracy. Some miss, you miss sometimes. They don't show the misses; they show the makes. But it is, and then watching guys on the ridge fight it, it just makes you feel manly, It's just testosterone. These guys fighting.
And those
fires.
Helicopter and airplane pilots that are dropping that water, that's insane.
Yeah, my dad was a fire jumper.
So dangerous.
Young, and I never really asked him about it. Now I'm sort of regretting not asking him about that. He had so many lives, old Mike Day.
Wow. But it really is very dangerous.
Yep, and then they, this same time they put out a thing that Southern California is about to get one of the worst Santa Ana windstorms in like 100 years, and it actually turned out to be 170 years. So,
and it was the worst that I've pretty much ever experienced, and I barely even went outside in it. I couldn't. You didn't even want to go outside.
And fun fact: when you say something's going to be the worst ever, and it has a lot to do with fire season, guess who gets really excited?
The arsonist.
Yes, arsonist. So this is like ringing the goddamn dinner bell for every arsonist. And if there's 1 per 1 million, well, we got 11 to 13 in Los Angeles County. You see what I'm saying? And they just jump around and start these fires. How far? We're an hour and a half away, right, from each other? Hour and a half?
No, but he's about 5 miles from the fire, and I'm about 40 miles.
This is my roof, and so you can see that building that you can see that's real big there is like northern Santa Monica. I'm in northern Venice, and so yeah, here's the thing. I saw a tweet from a fire chief that says, if that hits one building in Santa Monica, it's going to LAX. Man, that scared the shit out of me. So I actually packed mentally. I didn't really pack anything, but I packed mentally in my head what I would grab, which, by the way, turns out to be one of the funner experiments you can do in a disaster situation. Because it didn't happen, it sort of just reprioritizes what matters in your life.
What would you grab?
First thing I put in my backpack, other than my cats, the cats are secure. Now I can grab like 5 things. First thing I grabbed was would be my Elliott Smith autograph. You have to grab the things that history can't replace.
What about your cats? You don't put your cats first?
I just said, she doesn't listen to me. Yes, I said the cats are secure. After the cats are secure.
Oh, okay, the cats are secure.
Yeah. I run and get my Elliott Smith signature. I get anything that's like can't be replaced, so autographs. All my family pictures are digitized. They can burn in hell. I would have grabbed my camera, and I would have grabbed my Les Paul. And that would have been it. And if you got a camera and a Les Paul, you can always start over in my head. And I got my cats, and and weed. I would have grabbed my weed because I need my weed out there. Oh, and my pew-pew because I need to protect my cats and my weed and all the stuff. So that's what I would have grabbed. Thank you. But it's a fun experiment to do. And do it room by room is the best way to do it. So
your water pipe
my water pipe? Yes. It's very small. So I mean my water pipe. Don't clip that. But so it's a fun experiment. Go room by room. So I was like, kitchen, nothing. Bathroom, nothing. Hallway, nothing. Living room. I'm like, maybe that. Roll up do I have time to smash a poster frame and roll up a tool poster? No? Okay, fuck that one. And then I got to the bedroom. That's kind of where everything is. So it's like, I bet it's the same with everyone. Except if you have like a parlor or a bar or something where you keep all your trophies and knickknacks. See, I've led a life where I don't get a lot of trophies, Electra. So I don't got a lot to put. I do have I don't say this, but I may or may not have a safe, and Dad was in the safe. So even though he is currently ashes, I didn't want him to be more ashes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I had a kind of, it was like a Mark Norman moment in my head where I'm like, well, he's ashes anyway. No, I should put him in there. So Dad made the cut. But yeah, I think it's
Can you read this by Dang Lizard?
Dang Lizard, that was your what, Casey? Please say roof again. Roof? That was my roof? Did I say that wrong?
Roof?
Californians, we speak weird.
Dang Lizard, how do you say roof? Because I say roof.
My roof is on fire. Literally, it was almost on fire.
It was almost, not quite.
And
knock
we
on
need
wood.
some
You better
water.
knock on some friggin' wood.
Don't let it burn.
Well, I gotta say one thing about this is that it has not rained one single time all winter. It's been almost a full year since it's rained in Southern California. And that last year it rained a couple times, but not as much as the previous year. So it's crazy. We're in a serious drought, and that's just reality of it.
Yeah, or another way you can say that is the most beautiful winter I've ever experienced. No rain.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's like 70 degrees. It's
We're
like
paying for it
feels
now.
like it feels like almost like summer. It's just not as hot and miserable, but yeah.
Yes, and as many cars did burn. Also, a crazy thing happens when everyone tries to leave a urban center at the same time. A little bit of gridlock. Tiny bit of gridlock. So they just abandoned their cars and ran down the street. And then the fire trucks couldn't get. So this is like one of those things where it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And so they brought bulldozers in to bulldoze the cars, and so many Teslas getting bulldozed. It was crazy. Look, a blue car there didn't get hit at all. Interesting.
Oh wow.
So this was a picture at a buddy of mine. He sent this to his buddy on Twitter, and so I grabbed it, and I'm like,
Was that
that's
his house?
close. Yeah, that's his backyard. That's close. He and about 20 others with pools. So another story coming out is the people with full pools, houses mostly survived if the people stayed and used the pool as like, so he just watered his yard and his house with his pool water, and the house survived.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is, if you don't have a pool, you're fucked.
Right. So. Well, and that was one of the suggestions of those fire experts that came to LA and went to Palisades and said to the people that live there, do you want to protect your shit? Because can you really count on the city and the government to protect you in this case? Because a fire is definitely going to happen. And they didn't listen to them, but to put fireproof siding on their houses, to put sprinkler systems in, I mean, some people did, but not very many.
No, and then also they told it's LA's crazy. I think I heard Adam Carolla talking about this, where if you did want to say you put a pool in your house, you actually have to build 2 pools. You have to build a pool and then a pool within a pool because of the regulations. So it costs about 10 times as much.
What do you mean build a pool within a pool?
Because of ground leakage, water leakage they're worried about. So you need to build like a box within a box. So if there is leakage, it just leaks into another pool. And so they make you do that to protect the groundwater supply so it doesn't get chlorine or other, stuff in it.
I'm sure there's chlorine in it already.
I know, but the other side effect is they can't have pools in their yard, so their houses burn down. Sorry about that. Just a little red tape there.
Wow.
But a beautiful pool because it's a lap pool and a wading pool.
Yeah, it's
nice. This was my my infamous whatever. The day of January 7th, the Pacific Palisades will be no more. And this was before it even turned the hill and came down the hill and destroyed all the Pacific Palisades. Because I knew that's the way the wind was facing, and no one seemed to be taking it seriously. I just saw this fire spread, and I'm like, okay. It's like a movie set where everyone is expecting someone else to do something. And there was no hero. No hero came.
Oh, and you know how you said that Biden's plane landed like right when this fire was starting? And so all the airplanes were grounded and they couldn't start dropping water?
Biden was already here. So he was like doing events and stuff. But when the president is in town in Air Force One, they have this order where other planes can't fly around where he is. And guess where he was? So they couldn't fly around the area at first until he got out of here. And so he got out of here.
But I heard a report from someone that lives in Palisades, and their house did actually burn down. But there were planes dropping water.
Yes.
Before it got super out of control, but it didn't control it. The wind was too bad. Yeah, it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't in the cards. That wind was too bad to control this fire. That's just the bottom line. No matter how much water they had or how many fire hydrants, it wasn't going to be controlled. The winds were too bad.
Super tankers have great pluses, but the one minus is because they can carry so much water, they're very light when they're not full. And so winds, I believe I saw the report of over 40 miles an hour can like take down a super tanker. And you've seen actually videos of super tankers dropping in on fires where there was a lot of wind, and they just crash and the pilots die.
Yeah.
Because they can't handle that. So they ground them because it was 80 to 100 mile an hour gusts. And so a helicopter can't fly in that. There ain't nothing apparently except UFOs, because I saw so many fucking weird drone-like things fly in and out of that fire. And then it was explained to me that those were just power lines burning from the top down and the top up at one signal. But it's not what it looked like to me, but that's what it was explained to me by a fire guy. I know. Anyway, we'll get through this fire stuff. Almost done. But yeah, that's basically what they were up against. So they were dropping like a thimble full of water on a campfire, and the wind's blowing. So even if they were fully up, there was nothing they could do against that fire at that time. This was only preventative measures could have stopped this.
No, and if you guys have ever felt Santa Ana winds, which these were Santa Ana winds,
it's crazy.
They're dry, like your skin, like instantly you wake up instantly you get out of the shower and your skin is already dry. Like it's so dry. It's unimaginable, these winds. They come from the desert and they're insane. They blow cars off the roads. I mean, they're so strong.
18-wheelers all over the
18-wheelers, yeah.
They're so strong that when you live on the beach here, all the wind comes from the ocean. There is such an ocean flow of wind.
Usually.
99% of the time the flag is headed away from the ocean. When these Santa Ana comes in, it just destroys that ocean wind. And the wind is so hot because it's been in the desert so long. It's very dry. But it is like opening up like an oven that has a fan in it. And the fan is just blowing the oven air on you. And so mix that with a fire.
Yeah, and you get these electrical shocks. Every time I touch my cat, he keeps getting shocked. And he gets mad at me. He's been mad at me this whole week because I try to pet him and he just gets a shock all of a sudden. And he's like, why the fuck are you shocking me?
All right,
bitch?
I've been here, done this. Get yourself one of those dryer static cling sheets. And
dryer sheet?
And then pet him with the dryer sheet. It de-electrifies him.
And because when these Santa Ana winds started, I was like, everything I touch is just shocking. It gets shocked.
I once shocked Radar's nose so hard I saw like a beam of electricity in between my finger and his nose. So yeah, you just gotta wipe him down with the. Hey, that's our hack of the day. Hey, if you got an animal and you're shocking it, just go grab one of those static-free clean laundry.
I mean, I don't know if
it
doesn't happen normally. It's just when these Santa Ana winds pick up that happens the most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is it now. So you can see off in the right, that is a different fire. Or in the middle there is a different fire. And so that one in the middle, I believe, was put out or is about to be put out. The Palisades fire is only 12%. 12%! My God, a week later, 12%.
That's not a positive number.
And we're getting red flag wins again tonight, people. Hey, we're doing it. It's a repeat. Yeah, we're doing it. It's Lethal Weapon 2. Weather. Yeah, so that is the fires, and it sucks. But not as much as it does for North Carolina people. That's my theory. So, bravo, North Carolina people. You're tougher than us. We are going to whine and bitch and complain until we get every one of your tax dollars. Because
don't say that.
California, baby.
I'm not complaining. I'm not whining about it. I'm just reporting on it. But, I mean.
I'm not wrong. Is what you're saying. But yeah, so anyway, enjoy paying for millionaires' homes for the next 10 years. That'll be fun for all of us. But you know what is fun?
Because we'll be also paying for it in our state taxes too, and in our freaking federal taxes.
I mean, everyone that makes under like $100,000 a year is going to pay a larger percentage of their taxes rebuilding mansions for rich people than rich people are. That's for sure. So, but enough about that nonsense.
Fun fact, I grew up in Santa Ana.
Santa Ana wins our Colt because they come from the North Pole. Give Zach Hoff a piece of coal for that one.
Well, that's where I spent the first 10 years of my life.
Well, listen, enough about star fucking, which, by the way, 0 for 10. 0 for 10 on our... We're not good at goals. We don't... Aaron, how do you do this? We need...
don't do goals. Goals are stupid. I don't know why you would do that.
Because I want to tell people my star fucking story. Anyway, or maybe I don't. No, I don't want to. Yes, this is all satire. And we do it not to get goals as a play.
I think people are confused about star fucking. They think that we fuck stars. No, we didn't.
Well, pay and we'll tell you if we do. I don't know.
Star fucking is like people that want to like, I don't know. What is it? You explain it.
No, well, let's just move on. You know who is a star? DJ Electra.
Who's that?
Electra. The one great ARTIE LANGE. That's right, folks. Yes. The great ARTIE LANGE. And we did an episode of unboxing ARTIE LANGE on our members only channel, did we not?
We did. It was awesome.
Yeah, and we have a little clip here from it because, some people may not know that we do unboxings on our members only channel. We got the Jesus Twins, we got Blue Iris, now we have the Artie Pig story, we got a bunch of stuff coming up. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And here's just a clip from it.
He gives me this blow. So
what's that?
I think we triggered a bunch of drug addicts though in our chat.
Oh no. Guys,
that was a little unnerving. I was like, control yourself, guys.
We have one rule here about drugs. Share. Gotta share. Thank you. Gotta share, people.
And don't relapse.
No. Just do it once. Just do it once and never quit. Yeah, that's
no. That's not. It's not our saying.
Just do it once and never quit.
No, that's not what we say here.
No, that's Crack saying that. If Crack had a catchphrase, that would be it.
He gives me this blow. So now.
Oh, good timing. a little drugs from Artie. God damn. All right. Drug day.
He gives me this blow. So now.
The pig didn't have his wallet with him?
I go back.
How much blow do you have?
I go back to the car. I bought an 8-ball from him.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
I go back to the car. And I'm in the parking lot. I look around, and I actually had straws in my back seat that were cut.
Well, you're a cocaine addict.
I took a straw. I look around. Now, I try to do the Coke.
Is that why you love straws so much?
I try to do the Coke, but I can't get the Coke through the pig snout.
Right.
I can't get the straw through the pig snout. So now I'm in the piece. I'm digging a hole through this, like, expensive prosthetic job.
Right.
I dig a hole through the pig snout, and I do a blast. I do one line through the pig snout.
All right, folks, that's all we're going to give you. Just a little sneak peek. Also, I don't want to get the show taken down because we got a copyright claim for that. So we don't want to play the whole thing. But, yes, so make sure you go and check out the Unboxing Artie Lang Pig story. It's one of the greatest stories and drug stories of all time. So, Electra, great ad. And you can check that ad out on our channel as well. That clip. It's great.
Yeah, so if you don't have a membership, grab a membership. There's 2 different levels. It's cheaper than a hamburger, and it's for a whole month, and you can do it every month and get all of our content, all our past content too, and all of our unboxing shows. So it's totally worth it.
Yeah, and we give you a choice here. There is no difference except the level of support you want to give. You know, you want to give a little more because we get about half of it. So I mean, you know, if you actually want to give $2.99, you get $4.99. See, I'm doing Aaron math. But thank you guys. We take our members' shows equal seriously. We do 2 a week now, and we do 2 normal shows a week. It's an equal part of the process. We're not just throwing something in there last second. We were taught by the best one, Blind Mike Geary, and he has the Why Are You Laughings, which are fabulous. And so we're saying, hey, put some good stuff behind the wall, make people desire to actually watch shit. F OJ. God, no. We love OJ over here. Don't bring that nonsense on.
It's funny. And we got a super chat.
Hey,
from Dang Lizard.
We did it. Okay, go ahead.
Remember, kids, just like with Steel Toe, YouTube does not count super chats less than $5 for the goal.
Dang Lizard, he just gets us. You know, he just gets us. This Dang Lizard guy.
Thank you for that public service announcement, Dang Lizard.
Mm-hmm.
And Dang Lizard, I'm an idiot. I think I was calling that symbol a euro, but I think,
is it not?
Aren't you British? Isn't that a pound? I don't know. I think it's a pound.
Kind of looks like a crab, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the head of a minotaur. I don't know. People put in the chat. What do you think that looks like?
It looks like an E, kind of.
It does kind of look like it. An E with the double middle part. I think you just invented a letter.
Anyways, if you can clear that up for us because we're stupid. Just kidding.
No, she is not kidding. We are. She's not kidding, and we are. So speaking of which, would you like to watch some headlines, people? What do you think, Electra? Time for some headlines?
Okay, I guess so. Okay, I wrote all my own jokes, you guys, and so if they're not funny, don't blame Casey. Blame me.
Don't you? No, she's
blame
everyone.
Electra.
No, there's no blame here. Listen, when you pick up a pen, it's not always as easy, right? My jokes suck a lot of the time. But you just keep penning. You just keep swinging.
I'm more of a fan of comedy. Like, I'm good at laughing at jokes. I'm not as good at writing jokes.
Well, laughing's Yeah, you like, I'm not.
It's a lot easier than
any retard can laugh. I mean,
I know. I'm
but
just saying, I'm good at that.
I have seen like the amount of improvement is ridiculous. You are funny. You are made to be. It's just a confidence thing, and so
I don't think it's just a confidence thing. I think it's like a mental. My brain doesn't work that way.
She's amazing. She's amazing. No, she's amazing. Watch her jokes. They're amazing. Minor shit. Here we go. Headlines, people.
Welcome to Headlines.
Headlines, people. New Jersey will no longer require new teachers to pass a basic literary test for reading, writing, or math. And if you can hear that high-pitched squeal as well, that's the sound of a dabbler moving to the Garden State, baby.
Donald Trump has proclaimed that he will rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. Mexico's president, Claudia Sheinbaum, signaled to Donald Trump that she can play the renaming game too. While holding a massive map of North America, she joked that we should start referring to the continent of North America as Mexican America, as it was called in the 1600s. Looks like Trump's Make America Great Again just became Hacer México Grande Otra Vez.
Bueno. The Supreme Court is likely to uphold its TikTok ban and put the social media app out of business permanently in the United States. A representative for Gen Z says TikTok is how me and my friends keep in touch. It's how we watch each other's art. It's how us young people find happiness. When asked the age of the commenter, the man says, "I don't see why that's important."
A Nevada highway patrol trooper was stunned after he pulled over a hearse that was driving in the carpool lane on Monday, and the driver asked if the corpse he was transporting counted as a passenger. When asked what the deceased man's name was, the driver responded, "Carl Poole." Get it? Carl Poole.
Realistic female sex robots were unveiled at a tech conference in Las Vegas this weekend. Called the world's most realistic companion bots, these robots can cost upwards of $200,000. When asked about the female robots, the inventor scoffed at the idea that these robots were made strictly for sex. Bangpoon Lee, CEO of Rosie Robots, added, "They're not sex bots. I don't know why anyone would think they're sex bots. This is actually really offensive to the scientists and roboticists that work here." He then added, "They aren't for sex. They're for storage. For example, Rosie 1 knows how to store 10 hot dogs in her mouth at any given time."
That's impressive. Brazilian butt lifts have been making butts banging for years. But new to the plastic surgery scene are face BBLs, since they can undo Ozempic face, and people are spending thousands. BBL facelifts are minimally invasive treatments that are increasing in demand amid the rapid weight loss craze spurred on by Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro. But there has been a side effect. Patients of the procedure have developed a debilitating butt chin. Butt chin. That's pretty bad.
I like butt chins. Just another hole. Those are headlines, people.
Headlines.
We did it. Electra, we did it.
We did it.
Love the butt chin joke. Oh my God, that's a great joke. See, people? She's got it. She's got it. She's got to pull it out of her.
Oh, yeah, you wrote that one.
No, I did not. Look, now she's blaming
I put
me.
a butt on the face, and he made it a butt chin, though. You helped.
It's all her. It's all her.
We got some super chats.
You're
Nice
lying.
podcast,
You're lying.
stupid. What's up? $2. Is Mike even blind? I think he does it for chicks.
Nice podcast, stupid. Here you go.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Nice podcast, stupid. You got the Pink Floyd. That's what we call the Pink
Oh,
Floyd.
yeah.
Because it
All right.
clearly rips off Pink Floyd.
He got the chick already, so he has the chick. Isn't she banging hot too, Casey? You've seen her.
Well, no, I haven't, and I don't know. We're moving on. We don't talk.
You don't know?
Hey,
Okay.
I will say this: that man, Blind Mike, is quite the aura. That's all I'll say. Any woman that can tame that wild horse, this guy's got to be quite the cowgirl. Thank you.
Okay. Well.
Did I stay out of trouble there? I'm just trying.
No, you didn't. You got into more.
No. Well, maybe the file will burn me down.
And we got another €1 from Dang Lizard. Thank you.
Dang Lizard, thank you so much. Shatner has a word for you here. Shatner, get over.
Thank you so much for your kind donation to this enterprise. Do you see what I did there?
I can't see
You
those.
still got it.
They don't come
Bill.
up on my screen. Did you guys see
hear
that?
it? Yes, I hear it.
No.
I'm watching it on TV. Or I'm watching it on
I'm looking at it on my phone.
Okay, yes. So, yes, thank you for this enterprise. That was very funny. Thank you.
And Joseph Kane, thank you for the one Hackride Studios membership. Awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
And that went to Potato Bar Star. Oh my god, I love a potato bar.
Potato bars are awesome. Thank you for the membership.
Are those memberships for us?
Yes.
Yay!
Probably couldn't see that one either, huh? Electra.
No, I couldn't. I can't see any of them.
Oh, well, it looks like I got another blind co-host. Hey,
Oh my god.
now
And we got another one, 99 cents from Nice Podcast Stupid. Smiling face with sunglasses. Thank
excellent.
You, so much.
You get the super chat funk song made by DJ Electra.
Super chat.
She can't see it, folks, but it's happening.
Super
I
chat.
can see this one.
Oh, this one you can see. I get it.
Super
You see the ones you make.
Because they're better.
Super chat.
Mine are better.
Thanks for.
So what? I agree with you. Yes, they are better. Why do you think you own half this network?
Butt
Anyway.
chin, aka a DeVito. We don't like DeVito around here.
No. It's called a cleft chin. Cleft chin. And oh my God, so many times in the AI programs to make one, I was just like, cut the chin in half. Do anything. Make it look like a butt. It would not do it. And so cleft chin. And it does it fine. Thank you. Dang Lizard, Casey is just in love with Ray. No, I'm not in love with Ray DeVito.
No, didn't
I
you
was-
like out him to all the gang members in Los Angeles so that they could be on the lookout for him to kill him?
I was
Something
the,
in
God
Minecraft.
damn, that sounds
In
that
Minecraft,
doesn't
just kidding.
Doesn't
No, it
sound like me.
wasn't that bad.
No.
Come on.
No, but I was the OG Ray hater. I mean, when he first came into these worlds, I was like, nope. Don't like him. Something inauthentic about this guy. And then he shat on Kobe Bryant. But shat on him in a way that wasn't like, you can write a funny joke, I laugh. Ha ha. This
It wasn't
humor
even
is
funny. It was just like
It was mean.
mean-spirited
It was
and
just
evil.
mean. It was
Ray.
just honestly a bad joke. It wasn't even mean. It was just a bad joke. But I like the angle of it was mean, and so I went after him because I felt like, hey, apologize. If I could get him to say I apologize to Vanessa, that was like the win for me. Just to get this idiot who
Did
thinks
he
had to-
apologize?
He apologized to anyone out there who was offended. That non-apology apology.
That's totally
Once-
non-apology.
Yeah, once I was on with him and Shuley somewhere. Don't remember where. It was Hackride was on with him, and maybe Hackride was in the chat, and he was putting up chats like, Ray, why do you hate Kobe? And Shuley was like, why do you hate Kobe, Ray? And Ray's like, I never ever told a joke about Kobe ever. And that's where I got really angry at him because he lied about a video I had on my goddamn channel that everyone saw. And so, and then I made a video about him being a robot. Are you okay over there, Electra?
Yeah, I'm good. Did you hear
I
that?
made a I did hear it. I made a video about him being a robot for the Blind Mike channel. Still one of the greatest videos I've ever made. And then I forgot about him, honestly, because it's Ray DeVito.
Yeah, because who can be bothered? Well, we got another super chat or super sticker from Melissa, $5. Thank you so much. Sheep Dog saying, good job while raising his thumb up.
People, we are 3 out of 10 away. Oh my God.
Woo!
This star fucking story will make you yawn so hard.
You
So
really do want to hear our star fucking stories.
It's so boring. All right. Okay. It's time, folks. It's time. I am now the Robin Quivers on this issue. I don't like to know anything before we watch it because I like to be intrigued at the time. Tell us what's going on with Daisy.
Okay, so Daisy got So
that crazy. She's already like, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
how do I tell this story?
How do I tell the
wait.
story?
I can't wait.
So a couple weeks ago, she started thinking that Gray Alien, who's another chatter, and I were the same person because her friend kind of fed that to her. And I'm not sure why. We don't understand it. I don't get that kind of crazy. I can't even comprehend it. But her and I hadn't talked in a while, so I reached out to her and I was like, dude, I'm not Gray Alien. I'm a separate person. I met you in person. You know me. Like, we hung out. And so she told me then that she got housed. She went to the mental health court for one of her arrests. Instead of going to jail, they're putting her into a home. Like a homeless shelter, basically, though. It's not like she's getting her own apartment, which I think that's what she thought she was getting.
Yes.
But no, that's not the case. It's a shared home. And I figured that would be the case. But she got housed in Santa Monica the day before the fire started.
All right. Well, we have a culprit. Culprit 1 is in the bunkhouse. God damn. She's like, I can't live out here anymore. None of you can.
So she's, it's not that far from Venice, but she's just away from her tribe and her squad and all that. Yeah, kind of like a halfway house for a dog.
Yeah, great point. Halfway house. We were looking at the same thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna hear her talk about it and about how her mental health is going.
So we get to see where she's staying now, where she is?
No.
Oh.
She's at a restaurant, I think, getting Wi-Fi. I don't think they have Wi-Fi at the halfway house.
But she's not at Starbucks. She had to change her routine.
Right, she's not at Starbucks. She's in Santa Monica now.
You mean I'm free? I'm free! I'm fucking free, people! I'm free! No more tiny areolas. No more tiny areolas. I'm free, people! All right.
She does have tiny areolas.
It's the tiniest areolas you ever saw.
I'm not complaining. You are.
Yeah, it's upsetting. All right, here we go. You go ahead and press play and pause here. I'm gonna pull out, things.
Magic flow, healing hearts on Venice Beach, yo. Call to love is in the air. A superhero, she's always there. Dance, feel the love. Funky beats and the driving bass. A call to love to heal the human race.
Really great song.
I am emotionally not doing well.
Uh-oh.
But physically I am. I'm an extrovert, so when I'm around people I get filled up, and if I'm alone I get really lonely and sad. And the beach has been kind of empty, and I got housed 5 nights ago, so I'm in a homeless shelter, and that feels really lonely too, because when you're sleeping on the beach or like even in my van, it's like it just feels lonely right now. And Cross and I had like our little fleeing and broke up. I'm going through a rough time right now emotionally.
No,
it's been rough.
Oh, this fucking Ohio bitching her goddamn internet. Would you fix that fucking internet, you Ohio whore?
She can't. It's so terrible. Ugh.
Fix that face while you're at it. All right, sorry.
Oh, look at that face. It's so condescending. Makes me want to puke.
If you're joining us for the first time, we finally have someone to hate.
We do.
Of course, from Ohio.
It's this. It's Cleveland. What is it? Real Housewife of Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
That's her name. Mm-hmm. Don't go to her page. Her content is so boring. But since Daisy lost her channel, this is who Daisy went to stream her live.
Yeah, because she's a grief eater. Look at her eating Daisy's grief.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, you're lonely. You feel lonely. Oh, that's tasty. You're a grief eater.
Fire. It's burning my nose. Like when I skateboard, it feels
You
like
shouldn't have cut it off.
the edges of my nose are raw and
Oh.
gritty.
Heyo.
So that's kind of scary to think of what's
How about
coming.
your lungs?
My lungs are okay. I'm 1 mile from the evacuation zone
Okay.
because they're evacuating parts of Santa Monica.
I like to think that the city knew the fire was coming. They're like, get here at the front lines of burn that witch to the ground. Like the city is pretty good.
Hi, Tiff Wash. We're not targeting you, even though you're from Ohio. We love you.
Oh no! Listen, some of the greatest people on the planet are from Ohio. Maynard James Keenan is from goddamn Ohio, so I will defend certain people. But then also you got Ray and this lady.
Yeah, I'm in Santa Monica. So.
And OJ, we love OJ.
I'm pretty close to everything. There's ash everywhere. Even Venice Beach, there's ash flying
Can I
around.
ask, by the way, he did say something, this is way off subject. Blind Mike said something very interesting, which we didn't say. I don't think we said. He said that he might not like the producers, but he does like Electra. What did that mean?
Well, OJ he was pretty drunk. But I was on a panel with him one time, and he kind of hit on me.
Oh, well, that just makes him a man, really. What's the problem here? He saw some titties.
I didn't
He
say
flirted
anything.
with them titties. Okay. I was just like, that came out. I was like, oh shit. Did we tell
No,
Mike that?
he did not see any titties. I did not show him my titties.
Well, maybe that's the whole problem here. I think we've gotten down to the crux of the issue between Mike and OJ.
So
DJ
if I show him my titties, that'll solve it? I don't think so.
Listen,
it might
let's
it might solve heal rifts between warring countries and things.
I was gonna say, let's call up the Palestinians and get let's get those Jewish fellas on the phone. We can solve this in 2 aerials.
Everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's
Look, even God's angry at Ohio Girl. They're like, turn off this light. How do we turn off the light on this Ohio?
I come to the conclusion that everybody under 30 retarded.
Jesus. All right.
What? Do you think we're under 30? Because you'd be wrong.
You went all short.
Very, very
on me
wrong.
there.
What?
Johnny 5 is alive.
He said
Hello.
retarded.
Retarded. God damn you.
pretty surreal. A lot of my friends are like
imaginary
looting and breaking in the houses, and then a lot of my other friends are evacuating their houses. So I have friends in like all places of the situation. The news is not really talking about like the homeless people around the fire.
Yeah, because we're angry at them that they probably started the fire. That's why we're not talking about them. Oh, let's get homeless people housed. No, we've all had our homes threatened by them, and now the whole city's threatened by them. Let's not bring them up. Let's just ignore them right now, because if we were to focus on them, it might be like, time to put them all under a tank.
They did arrest a homeless guy for arson. They think he started one of the fires. Do you think he did it?
I saw a statistic that 83% of fires in Los Angeles County are started by the homeless. So I'm just saying that if 13 fires were started, at least 8 of them or 9 of them were by homeless, just statistically speaking. There might be a roving gang of Salvadorians like in the fucking twit or Chinese drones starting these. You know what? It's a guy named Reggie with a bic, and he's fucking this whole city up. Fuck you, Reggie!
Very much.
So what is everybody doing?
So a lot of people fled the fire by bike and by foot, and people fleeing the fire by bike or foot, could be very well someone who's homeless.
Does she look a little old today?
She has not plastered that makeup on in a while. And so we are seeing El Natural. This is the Pam Anderson Daisy. This is El Natural Daisy. This is
correct.
The last showgirl Daisy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow. Well, all of the prayers from the entire world have been going over to you. Your people have been.
Oh, her audio is so bad. I apologize for her audio. I cut out most of everything that she said, by the way. I just left this part in.
Me just to make sure you're okay. And I honestly
keep Peter Sky Parker so far away from this show because I swear to God, if he gets a sniff of this Ohio lady, he's going to.
She's going to be in her
thermonuclear.
chat constantly. Oh, I would love that actually if he went and harassed her. That would be great.
Let's hook those two up. Let's hook those.
Let's hook them up. I'm going to message PSP right now.
I've been sick.
If you don't know, PSP
Wait,
is the
listen,
audio,
she brings it
audio
to
god.
herself. So all these people are suffering in this fire, and listen to how she brings it onto herself. Cleveland.
Going over to you. Your people have been contacting me just to make sure you're okay. And I honestly, since I've been sick and I was in the hospital a few days ago, I honestly hadn't really even talked to you one-on-one in a couple days.
Because she has a case of the uglies.
She has
so
a cough.
I was worried.
And the uglies.
Case of the uglies. She has a case of the uglies.
I try to be nice, but then I'm like, I can't be nice. I have to laugh.
Sorry, I don't normally laugh at my own material, but had to let that one go.
Too, but I knew you were okay. I knew you had gotten housing because I heard you say it. But I didn't know you were in it right now. So I'm happy that you got a roof over your head, hon. How's that feel?
Tiff Wash, do you do? We'll talk about this off the air. Personal hits in your state. Just
In your
curious,
state.
asking for a friend.
I have really good news. Not only do I have a roof over my head, but my mom wanted me to go to like one of those live-in like mental health facilities. So there's this place called
Psych ward.
Step Up.
Yes.
Psych ward.
Live in mental health facility.
She's said this before. She said if I signed into treatment,
It's called a live-in behavioral correctional facility. What? Oh, prison. Oh, yes.
she would let me see my kids. And I ended up doing a year and a half in treatment, and she didn't let me see my kids. So then she told me, oh no, you have to sign into like a mental hospital. So I signed into a partial hospitalization mental health program. And for 3 months, I completed that program and had psych evals and everything. She still wouldn't let me see my kids. So it's happened before. So hopefully this will be a path for my mom to stop alienating me from my kids.
Well,
the place that
if her mom has told her to go to treatment before and she's done it twice now and she hasn't let her see her kids, why does she think it's going to be different this time? I don't see any difference. I don't see her mom allowing her to see her kids. Do you?
No, the mom is playing the long game here. Like, oh, just do this, you'll see your kids. Oh, just do this, they're 16. Oh, just do this, they're 17. Oh, just do this, they're 18. Oh,
well,
get out of here.
they are like 16 now. One of them.
I know,
or
she's
15 or
playing.
16.
She is literally stretching it out until they're 18, so that then they can run away from her. You know, like
right, and they might run away from grandma. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, you have to start thinking, and I don't know these people, but you have to start thinking like. Daisy got raised by this lady. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and the fruit doesn't
apple
fall, or the apple
tree,
doesn't fall very far from the tree.
Exactly. We were in the same place.
Yeah.
I'm going into is called Step Up, and I'm gonna have full wraparound care and caseworkers, and I'm gonna have all of them call my mom instead of me calling my mom. And
so there's a restraining order against Daisy with her mother. So Daisy can't call her, and also her caseworkers really can't call her mom. There's a restraining order. So I don't know why she thinks that's going to happen, but that's not. That's banned by the restraining order.
Well, you know, this was a lady that was living with Cross in a tent 2 days ago, so things changed pretty rapidly for Daisy.
True, in her brain. Yeah.
And I have Mary, who's my advocate, who's already spoken to my mom. And, you know, hopefully the parental alienation can stop after I'm there for 6 months. And also another good thing about that, it's through mental health court. So the judge referred me to this program, and it's full wraparound care. So I'll be treating my trauma. I'm going to go to a psychologist, a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist is going to do a psych eval and probably say the same thing as the others. So I'm most likely not going to go on meds.
All these people say the same thing. They're so crazy. I mean, that's what they say about me. They all say the same fucking
but see, I've heard her say before that she has borderline personality disorder, and there is no medication for that. The only treatment is behavioral psychological treatment. There's no medication. It's not like psychosis or schizophrenia or what else is there? Bipolar disorder. Yeah, it's not like any of those where meds can help. It's a purely behavioral disorder.
Yeah, basically, Daisy, you fucked. Nothing we can do for you. You're crazy and you fucked. You cooked.
Yeah,
you
but
washed.
it's like people think she's crazy, want her to just get on medication. Well, it's not that easy. And I actually took the court in nursing school. I took the class that they put these people through, and it was like 3 months, twice a week for 2 hours.
Jesus.
And it was intense. And I don't remember a single word of it.
You just yell in their face, "Don't be crazy! Stop being crazy!"
No, it's like if you get this crazy thought in your head, here's how to manage it and handle it so you don't fly off the handle and stab someone. Basically, it's shit like that. Like how to manage your crazy flighty thoughts and emotions.
We're gonna give everyone a teddy bear now. Instead of stabbing your friend or yourself, stab the teddy bear. Yay! Good job.
I know. Right?
That's what I imagine. It's like the opposite of build a bear. It's destroy a bear.
I believe in diet and exercise, not meds. But if someone said, "Hey, this pill will really help you," I still
You're willing to give it a try.
But yeah, I would try it. But no one's ever said that to me.
I'll take any pill.
I think what my mom wants is for me to take care of my trauma healing. I think what she wants is to alienate me from my kids. But I'm hopeful that if I do this, like, there will be my advocates talking to my mom, and there will kind of be like no reason for my mom to alienate me from my kids. Yep. And then
it is because all the parts she got poofy aren't smeared in makeup, so you can just see the poofy parts. She's turned into that cat lady that gets all those surgeries.
Well, her mouth does look like it goes all the way across her face. Like the Muppets,
like the Joker, yes.
Yeah. But the Muppets, their mouth is their whole face, like their half of their head just is their jaw. It just comes out. You know what I mean?
Muppets give excellent toppy, by the way, because of that.
Excellent toppy.
Toppy, yeah. Good. Muppets are good at toppy. Yeah.
My advocate can talk to.
Why do you think that frog hang around that pig lady for so long?
Everyone. Sure. I'm really, really, really hoping for that.
I mean, she was a pig, a literal pig.
To be able to have a
couldn't get enough
with my kids, and I miss them so much.
I was always running away from her.
But I mean, lately I've been really, really fucking lonely. I've been really lonely.
Where's the hive at?
There's two.
Hold on, listen, everyone. Shh. I hear no buzzing in the hive. The hive is empty. Where did the hive go? Or was it ever really there?
Exactly. Was it ever really there is my question as well.
So were there not 7 guys that you banged in your ex-boyfriend's bed and left semen all over the place so he could be jealous? You're saying that didn't happen? We've been lied to this whole time, Daisy.
Daisy said it happened. She did that live. And then John Allgood came on and said that it didn't happen. She just said
I'm
that
John,
to
I'm
make
gonna
him
say
jealous.
Exactly. If I'm John, I'm going to say that too, because I want to keep that bed.
Of course.
And I don't want everyone to know what happened with that.
I would be in denial too if I was John. And then, yeah. So we don't really know.
Although what we learned from Aaron today is that John could have sold that bed and be like, "Hey, here's 7 members of the Daisy Venice Healer Hive. I'll get all their juices in one place. $200.
Ew.
I'll sign it."
2 wounds right now that we're all experiencing. The first wound is scarcity, because the world emerges and all of us have to mobilize to meet our needs and worry. And the second wound that we all share is separation. And scarcity makes it so you don't even think about being with others, because if you don't have your universal needs met,
she is
you don't think
turning
about
Klingon on
accompaniment
us.
and
Yes.
friends.
Kablach.
And the sickness
Kablach, Daisy.
in our society is that when our needs are not being met, instead of going to community and going to others to meet our needs, we're taught that we have to go fix ourselves and do it all by ourselves. And then when our needs are met, then we can go talk to our friends. And that's not true.
So I kind of get her point. But I'm the one that wants to fix myself before I go talk to my friends. All my friends just come to me and just vomit all of their problems onto me. So it's different people handle it different ways.
Do you think she actually has a human friend, a real human friend?
No,
she
I don't.
can't.
She does not.
She can't. Yeah, with this mindset that you described, that is inoperable or untreatable, can you actually develop real personal relationships? I don't think that you can.
No.
Yeah.
It's really hard, and you would have to actually believe in the treatment that you're getting, and I don't think she believes in the treatment that she's obviously been through it. She talks the psychological jargon, but
she
also doesn't actually believe that it would help her. She doesn't think she needs help.
She's so, for being like hippie, whatever, she might be one of the most cynical people I've ever seen, right? About herself and what, like, you know, because she's like, oh yes, I can do this, and maybe I'll see my kids, but you know that bitch is just doing this to fucking keep my kids away from me. I mean, she really is like, there's a dark cynicism that lies at the bottom of every thought she has, and then she tries to bubble it up and flower it up by the time it springs to the surface. But it's covered in manure. It's covered in shit. And so it might be pretty to look at, but then when you delve deeper, it's just nothing but shit. Hey, we just made a metaphor of what she looks like. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
We did it. We did it.
All right. Oh, we're almost done. Oh, no, there's a couple more minutes.
We're meant to
we got a few minutes.
Go reach out to each other and support each other. And, I mean, look.
I'd still hit Daisy 100 times out of 100 over this Ohio mutt.
Look at her eyebrow. She's just like, oh.
That's like what you see in a Japanese horror movie for like a split second, and then you jump scare. Ah!
Anyone who needs help gets outcasted and gets put down. And
oh, me, yes. Oh, it's about me. Ohio lady, just waiting for the time to point at herself. Oh, not yet. Nope, I didn't have that happen to me. Oh, there it is. I had that. Me too. Ah, I hate you.
My brother. You know, people who need help get enemy image instead of being wrapped around. And what we need is to not be outcasted.
They toured with Devo in '79, but really lost it after the second album, Enemy Image.
Need to wrap around. And wrap around is a lot more energy than just throwing someone in a jail cell. You know, if you just throw someone in a jail cell, you don't have to think about that.
Uh-oh, she's going full Jake Hudson on us. Walking around the room and shit. God damn you.
But the problem with throwing someone in a jail cell...
And by the way, Daisy, you're a good person.
Is every single person who works at jails, you know they have the same lifespan as the people in the jail? They die in their late 40s, the people who work in the jails. People in jail, they have shorter lifespans, whether they're working there or a customer there.
Yeah, it's not a healthy environment.
I've never heard it.
What did she say?
I was a customer at the jail. I was a customer.
Oh, yes, she did call them customers.
You're a client at the jail. No, I'm here for my 3 o'clock appointment. Yes, for dropping the soap and getting gang raped in the shower. All right, yeah, come on in. Customer.
It's not.
Where do I complain about the service here?
Can you confirm whether Ferndog is correct that crazy women are amazing in bed?
I just have one thing to say about this. You remember the dude who got his penis cut off about 30 years ago?
Bobbitt, John Wayne Bobbitt or something?
John Wayne Bobbitt had his penis cut off. Howard talked about this, so this is not me. But John Wayne Bobbitt got his penis cut off, thrown in a field out of a moving car.
She just chucked it out of a car.
Chucked it in the field. Like his member, you know, now normally thinking a guy's like, that's not someone who I'm going to ever talk with, let alone put the thing she just threw in a field inside her again. Guys...
Did he bang her again?
He got back with her, and
no, he didn't.
He did. Now, was she crazy? Yes. Was that toppy worth getting your dick thrown in a field for? Apparently, yes. So yes, the answer, Ferndog, is that a man had his genitals removed and went back to the lady. Tells you all you need to know.
That's insane. That's crazy.
None of these women are alone. You notice that? You know who's alone? Ohio housewife over here. That's alone because goddamn,
she's married to Skippy.
You ever see that? There was a show.
I've never seen her husband though.
Okay, you ever hear that thing where if you make a face and someone slaps you on the back, that face sticks. Have you ever heard that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's from like a movie
Something
when we were
like that.
kids. And then in the movie, these kids do it, and then they get slapped on the back, and they're like, what's that movie? But she looks like she was pulling her eyes down and making a face, and someone slapped her on the back, and it stuck. That's a funny
That
joke
face
if you know
right
that
there?
movie. Yes.
A healthy environment for anyone. And
Put it in chat if you know what movie I'm talking about.
when we stop the lie of punishment and reward, which is coercion, that's what our sympathetic nervous system.
Oh, maybe that one with Val Kilmer and all the popcorn in the house. I think that might be it.
It's not. That's
No,
that's real
no, One Crazy-
genius. Real
Oh no, okay.
genius.
One Crazy Summer, I think it is with fucking John.
It's not real genius because I know every line in that movie. That's one of my
it's
favorite
One Crazy.
movies. Like
I think it's
one of top like 5.
By the way, underrated movie, One Crazy Summer. That is a great fucking movie. Anyway, that's where it's from.
It wants to think that I have to influence you to give to me by rewarding you.
I spent my high school years high on acid in a movie store, so I watched like every movie.
I have to influence you to give to me by making you scared or worried.
Cusack,
like that's
John Cusack.
Coercion. And I'm suffering because I'm sober from market economy. So when I wake up every day to do my meaning and purpose, it's a struggle to find people to do my meaning and purpose with.
Okay,
And
so let's
I wanna-
unpack what she just said right there. She is sober
Please.
from market economy, which means what?
I have no idea what the hell she just said.
It means, well, for her perspective, it means that she doesn't believe in money. She believes in your money, other people's money, to buy her things, but she doesn't want to have to deal with her own money. So-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And because she definitely wants her coffee, but she wants you to give it to her.
Gotcha.
She
Yeah,
believes in like bartering and trading and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, real quick, One Crazy Summer. Here's those kids. Doesn't that look like her on the left? I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, you get my reference now?
Yes, that looks just like her. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Put that back.
How? How does that look like her? I don't know, but it does.
It looks just like her. Wait, put it back real quick.
I
Can you
don't
put it
know
back?
where- I
Oh,
think
you
I
lost it? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
But she doesn't believe in market economy, but she believes in your money.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Look at that.
People, we found what the kid from One Crazy Summer is doing now. She's talking to Daisy. Congratulations.
Crazy. How do you come up with this shit? You're crazy. I want my $2. I don't think that was the same movie, but I like that line from that other movie. I want my $2.
I don't know which one that was from. As much as I know, I have giant Swiss cheese size holes in my brain where the weed went. So, yeah, fun times. So yes, Fern Dog. Yes. Back to the answer. Crazy women, excellent in bed, horrible at life. Thank you.
And they might actually ruin your life and bring you down with them. So,
Yeah, not worth that 30 seconds. Not at all.
might be though. It might be worth it for some people. Yep.
I want to set up a hot yoga studio on the beach and make yoga studios obsolete. I want to, I have so many gifts I want to share, and there's scarcity.
Okay, you want to share your gifts, but they are not valuable enough, Daisy, for other trades.
Well, she shares her one gift enough, but apparently the He Hive is got tired of that hole.
Running away from it.
I mean, when
Even
guys are
use
running
their
away from a
gifts.
hole, that's not a good thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
better off dead. That's the one. I want my $2.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah, well, let's
That's
have
the
an
one, Better
80s
Off
movie
Dead.
now.
That's John
Hey,
Cusack too, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, John Cusack had some bangers.
He was in a lot of stuff.
Yes, the
Bobbit.
Bobbit. Yes. Oh no, Cardiff is texting me. That's not good.
Oh, what did he say? Tell us.
Oh, I don't ever share private text.
Just tell us.
No, I will tell you this. I may or may not have got a text from one of them laughing hysterically at Blind Mike this morning. So I can say that. Someone over there was having fun with that. Even if OJ, and by the way, we do love OJ. We think he's great. And don't come after us. That was Mike.
I do like OJ. I have nothing against OJ.
OJ, you just didn't hit on her hard enough, I think.
No, I mean I don't like love him.
Well, that would be a little too early to fall in love, but you like
I
him.
just like him. He's cool.
He's an entertaining
fine.
guy. He's cool. He's cool. He does music.
Whatever.
You like music. How do you
I
feel
don't-
about shaved heads?
I'm cool with them.
Oh, well, it's all adding up here. OJ, hit me
But
up.
I ain't moving to no Ohio. No
Hey,
way.
OJ, you ever think about moving to Southern California? Got a lady for you.
No way. No.
All right. Her name is Daisy. Here she is on the right.
He's not nice enough. Yeah, Daisy would be great with him.
Because of the way the world is. So I'm going through transition, and even though I'm feeling terrible, things are actually getting better.
Transition.
And soon
That's how it works.
Yeah, soon I'm gonna have my own apartment, which also is not really good for me because that means for the next 6 months or so I'm gonna be living alone, and I'm an extrovert, so
Because you're gonna be alone.
We're actually not supposed to be alone though. We're not ever supposed to be alone. We're supposed to always be accompanied, and we are.
That's a mental illness that I can't let pass. People, we are meant to be alone. Do you come out of your mom's? Well, some of you come out of your mom's vagina with someone like a brother or sister, but most of us come out mommy by ourselves. And when we go into that grave, we go into by ourselves. This life is completely being about alone. This life is about discovering what you are. And in order to do that, a lot of the times, you need to sit quietly in a room and think about what you are.
But there is a certain theory of thought that goes with that we should be in a tribe, like Daisy's talking about, that we should connect with people every day and be close with other people, and that's good for our mental health, blah 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 blah. I don't buy it.
No.
People are draining and they fuck you over and hurt you. I think people are draining. That's my opinion. In my lifetime that I have lived, I've experienced draining people, you know?
Yes.
I don't feel like I need a bunch of people around me to survive. Daisy, however, does.
Right. Every single human's an energy vampire to each other. We just can't help it. Even when we're good to each other, we still draw energy from each other. And so being around other people is fucking exhausting. And and Daisy, it's the people also that you're around. Because I can be around Electra all day. Not exhausting. Not one bit. Just a great person, heart of gold, cares about other people, empathy, all that. Like, will self-doubt, will have self-awareness, will look introspectively at decisions and things that she does, and that is a person, a real human being person. Daisy, you're none of those things. You have no idea how to put what you are on a piece of paper. You're constantly looking for it. You never will find it because in your theorem, other people are involved. So that's always, that third party is always going to scatter it up. You're never going to know who you are. So let this be a lesson to all of us. Some alone time is good. Yes, we can always go out and make community. Community is inherent in us. You ever notice people are way nicer than you just kind of think? Like you get in a fucking room and you just go hi and the person's like, oh, hi, how are you? And you're like, oh yeah, people are nice. It's easy to be nice and in community. It's hard to love yourself.
To know them really well.
Well, that's why you don't. That's why you love yourself and say, fuck off, everyone. And if you need friends, you get a demon and a puppet and a tit lady. Hey, thank you. Just get yourself a tit lady.
We are surrounded by stuff instead of life, and that's why we're suffering. Well, meditation helps.
Oh, here comes
I
the
like
makeup.
meditating.
Here we go.
But we are not ever supposed to be alone. We're primates. And
The more you want it, Daisy, the more you squeeze that fist of not wanting to be alone, the more alone squeezes through your fingers. Don't you understand? You want this thing so bad because you don't have it inside of you to share and mirror someone and give them anything. Develop you first. Learn how to make a layup and then go try out for the team. Don't go try out for the team. Well, why aren't you giving me the ball? You never learn how to make a layup.
And especially females, like going around the beach by myself is dangerous.
Yes.
I'm not supposed to be alone. And
well, that's different. That's yes. You don't walk through the woods without bear mace. That's different than I need a man on my shoulder every 5 seconds or I'm worthless. And also, goddamn, look at her puffiness right here. She's very puffy today.
Oh, she is puffy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Days. You are, though.
We're not supposed to do things on.
Oh, didn't she just call you too? Aren't you guys back in communicato?
Yeah, like I was saying, we were texting. I haven't talked to her on the phone.
Ah.
But
okay.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in being friends, really.
You want to be lovers. I get it.
On our own. We're
No, I did
trained
not
that way. We're
say
told
that.
we're supposed
Well, you did not say the
to
other.
do things on our own.
We all just assume.
But we are
Guys
not.
just assume.
And we
Oh
are
my
meant
God.
to be accompanied all the time with brief periods of time to ourselves. But it's meant to be time to ourselves, not time alone.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
not only is there
What's
a
the
rupture
difference?
and a separation in humanity, I don't even want us to talk about humanity anymore. I want us to say life. Because every time I see the word human, I see the word parasite. I see the word cancer.
Oh, hey! I think we finally agreed on something, Daisy. That is some I told you that underneath everything there was a nihilist at the heart of Daisy, and she let your nihilist freak flag
There you
fly.
go.
Whatever.
See why I said
But-
this was a peek into her mental health and her mind?
Might be the most honest she's ever been, which is still not saying much, but still,
Mm-hmm.
If we say life, and then let us call ourselves like light beings. Let us call ourselves Christ consciousness.
Now she
Let
sounds
us call
culty.
ourselves superheroes or angels. We cannot afford to be human anymore.
Ohio lady just nodding along with her free StreamYard. Just just totally taking advantage of this lady.
Yep.
We can't.
Oh my God. So wait, when she says, let us be superheroes. So Gray Alien, the person that this Cleveland chick on the left accused me of being the same person as, and that we were lying to them, but we were the same person really, which is just insane. I can't wrap my head around it, but
For no reason. For no
for no
'cause
reason
neither
at
you mad.
all. Like nothing happened that spurred this on. It's just she just got it in her mind to convince Daisy that we're the same person and we are nefarious. Anyways, so Gray Alien was coming out to Venice yesterday, but because of the fire, she had to cancel her trip.
Oh.
But when she was coming out, we were talking. Her and I were talking, and we were like, okay, we're gonna rent some of those little scooters that are out on the street everywhere, and we're gonna put on some capes, and we're just gonna scooter over to Daisy and meet up with her. And so I actually bought 3 capes. They came in the mail on
Well,
Friday.
2 I know would be for you. Wait a second.
Daisy, not
Oh,
you.
okay. Whew. Oh, okay. No,
it
that's
wouldn't
great.
fit on your neck anyway. These things, they're like so small, they barely fit around my neck. And I was just like, oh my God. But yeah, I got one for Daisy too.
Oh God! See what the fire robbed from
They
us,
were
people.
$450. They're $450.
$450 each. What do you mean?
Oh, great alien! There she is. She's in chat. Yay! Yes, I got the capes in the mail, and I tried mine on yesterday. I actually took a picture, but I didn't send it to you yet. I have it. I'll send it to you.
Wait, are you just wearing the cape? Because I want that bigger. Just the cape. Yeah, just the cape. Yes, please.
Just
if
for you.
superheroes just
Sure.
wore the cape, oh my God, it'd be so much more into superhero movies. All right, let's finish these twats.
Because humans only care about human life. Light beings and angels and superheroes care about all of life.
Get out of here, Daisy. I care about cats.
Hearts on Venice Beach, yo. The call to love is in the air. A superhero, she's always there. Dance, feel the love. Funky beats and the driving bass. A call to love to heal the human race.
Thank you, Daisy.
Do you like
Thank
my
you,
new
Daisy.
dance?
I do. I do.
What about this one?
It almost looks like you're. Hey, I like that one. People.
What about this
people.
one?
Do you got the splits? Oh, hey, guys, hold on. Zip. Yeah, keep going. You got another one?
Oh, the
That's
rest of
very-
mine have to like lay on the desk or something. So I don't
How?
go there.
I don't know where you're finding these poses, but I'm not going to complain. Congratulations. You got one with ass up because we need a doggy. If we can get a doggy position out of you, I think that we're really doing things with enemies. We're halfway to our OnlyFans cartoon network. All right. Well, we got a few.
Whoa, you just got big.
That's what she said.
That's just what she said. I knew you were going to say that.
Yes. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens where you just grow a little, you know?
Did I tell you that I found the AI smut maker? The free AI
yes.
generator?
Yes. I
made
got
so many dirty pictures. You would die if you saw all of them. It's like, I made like 100.
Do you have any? Well, I guess they're smut pictures, so there's none that we can show here.
No, there's some. There's some that I could probably show.
Yes, but and then I guess one of our friends, Luigi, asked about it. I think his palms are now red and sore. So congratulations, Luigi. The great Luigi Greenberg. Go to luigigreenberg.com. You can see Luigi tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and then whatever his god-awful frame is, on Unboxing Eric, episode 27 tonight. We just had the episode where Eric said, "You know what to do," to Johnny. And so this is the fallout, the Ralph call fallout afterwards. So it's actually a pretty funny episode. And then we start getting into, say it, Electra. Sanjaya!
Sanjaya! Yes, that guy. Sanjaya.
Yes, we go through so many episodes talking about Sanjaya. But it is fucking hilarious because it is really like the ultimate troll on Eric. Because it's like Eric goes, "I want these things," and Howard goes, "Fine, we will take them from you." And then that's what it is for the next few weeks. And so he just gets trolled mercilessly. And you can find me, DJ Electra. Okay, you can show that one. Oh,
yeah, I can show that one.
But we can see where it's going, folks. And you can go and inform me that link one more time. I did not know that you could do Ladies Together. Ladies Together.
Yes, it is par chance.
Mm-hmm.
I should tell everybody that.
That's what they call the scissor feature. So make sure you look for the scissor feature over there. Get that off my screen. All right. Are we ready for some more stuff? We're not going to keep you here forever. There's a football game on. We're almost winning. Carl's over there happy right now. Fuck you, Carl. Let's go Broncos. But what would you like, Electra? Would you like... Now, we may not watch this because you might pick the other one, but I have never... We do this thing where Last Stand-Up Comic King, a playoff of Last Comic Stand-Up, where we watch these people who paid to learn how to do comedy do their final performance.
Let's watch that.
I have never seen a bomb like this.
It's that bad?
I don't know. You got to tell me. Is this an epic bomb, or am I missing something here? It's an English, like one of
pretty bad bombs on there.
We've seen. That's what I'm saying. Like, this might be the worst. But here's how we do it. We watch 3 minutes of two people and their comedy or anti-comedy or whatever the fuck it is, and then we pick which one. Oh my God, maybe because I can't seem to find the fucking video.
Finding the video. Finding the video.
Okay, all right, so we watched 3 minutes of two people. The audience picks, you guys, the audience, the 56 wonderful people here with us, pick and let us know who should we watch the rest of. And I'm going to say, first time ever, you're going to pick the bomber because you're not going to believe how bad a bombing it is. And you're going to want to see the rest of it. But I might be wrong. Here we go
so
on
we
a little...
We get to vote on who we want to see the full rest of their
Correct.
set.
We watch 3 minutes, and then we stop. And then if you like either of them, last time we did this, we didn't like either one, so we didn't watch them. So you can vote A, B, or none of the above, but not all of the above, because we will not watch both of these fucking assholes. So here we go. Let's watch some people stand. See, you're bitching about trying to pick up a pen. These people should really be bitching about paying to pick up a pen, and this is their result. What you do is free, Electra, and it's amazing. These people paid money. Everyone say hi to Tom McClarkin. McClarkin. That's a weird.
So dads are great for advice. I called up mine 12 weeks ago and said, Dad, I'm going to give comedy a go. I'm going to enroll in a stand-up comedy course. He said, when does the learn how to drive a cab course start? Arnie was more direct. She was like, you're just not funny. I'm not going to eat my words until you perform in front of more than 250 people. I think I'm about 230 short. My wife, on the other hand, she said, you babble too much. Just make it short like when we have sex. Anyway, I'm Tom McClark and have a good night. No, I lived in Darwin.
It's got some chops.
It's hot up there. It's bloody hot. It's so hot that when you go to the pool, you swim in the kids' pool because the urine makes the water cooler. But eggs come out hard boiled and milk is evaporated. So no, but I joined a footy club there, the Razorbacks. They had
See, this is where picking up a pen hurts you, because you're gonna go with your written material. I wrote this down. I'm gonna go with it. If you just realize, oh, that didn't work, move on, something else. Yeah. This is where improving kind of helps.
The best nicknames. We had a guy with the last name Gelding. He was no nuts. Guy was called Pickets because he had teeth like picket fence. He was also called Summer Teeth. He had summer here and summer there. There was also an English teacher. Unfortunately, had 80% of his colon removed. He was called Semicolon. And there was also there's Pav. Now Pav got his nickname because to be a true Razorback, you had to eat a raw egg, shell and all. It might not sound like much, but that shell would stick in your teeth for weeks. But Pav couldn't do it. Pav had about 45, 50 attempts. He'd get the egg down, crunch it, bang, spew. And hence he had more eggs than a pavlova. And when his younger brother came to the club, he was called...
pavlova. It's my favorite dessert.
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking. These are Chinese, that last whole section.
Pavlova is a meringue, but it's a baked meringue. So instead of being soft and fluffy, it's a little bit crunchy, but like airy, and it melts in your mouth.
Is that like a citrus tasting thing? Meringue?
Actually, there is citrus because you put Grand Marnier in it. So in the whipped cream, so there is a citrus flavor.
Oh, I forgot. Hey, one real quick thing. When we were talking about OJ, I wanted to mention on Blind Mike. Have you ever had? These are so good. A Cara orange.
I don't remember that I have. I
People,
don't think so.
people, write it down right now. Take out your pens. Put it in your.
Sure, it's not
phone.
Cara.
It might be Cara. It's C-A-R-A, oranges. They are fucking the best oranges you ever fucking had. You know how oranges are like tangy? Like tangy?
Yeah.
Until they're rotten and then they're like sweet, but it's like fermented.
Yeah, I don't want the fermented sweet.
A Cara orange has the sweet without the ferment, and it's like blood red. But the blood red oranges are too like liquidy and too soft. See? Car. Don said it. Car, the best of the... I am telling you people.
Don knows. What's up, Don?
I have never gone to a manager of a Ralph's and been like, do you think you can order something for... I did it. I went and I said...
You asked them to order it for you, you little brat?
Because I saw that they were in... I saw in the Ralph's like little handbook that they were... Sumitomo. Are those like car?
I don't know what that is, but...
I'm just telling you.
That's Jerry Garcia in his picture. I love the dead.
There's two kind of oranges I like. The ones where you can just... They're little oranges and you can eat the whole thing. The kumquats. I like them. And I like these Cara
you would
oranges.
Like kumquats, of course.
Nah, fuck off. I'm telling you, though, people, if you have never, ever heard anything from this channel, try one of these Cara oranges, and you'll never have another orange again. And then you'll get angry at your Ralphs when they stop stocking them. And you'll go to the general manager, you'll be like, where's the goddamn Cara orange? You get me hooked on this crack, and then you don't feed it to me? Anyway, and they're like twice as expensive, so that's fun.
Back to op shops. What a scam they are. Anyone been past the staff only section of the op shops? It's where all the appliances and all the other stuff is. It's the good stuff. It's like the fucking good guys back there, which is kind of ironic because the court order guys that go there to volunteer are the opposite of good guys. But I can't make too many jokes about.
He's way too wordy. Am I wrong about this? I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think even his girlfriend said that he was too wordy.
Yeah.
Op shops. My grandma had spent. She spent every week for 25 years volunteering in an op shop. Yeah, and it was good. Like I love going to her house. I could watch whatever I want.
Listen, I have a scooter. I live at the beach. I go where God tells me. Also, the Whole Foods is by my house.
Whole Foods. That is not a poor poor grocery store. That's an expensive store.
Expensive store, and they have nothing but dog shit. Whole Foods is, Can you debunk that, Luigi Greenberg? Can you debunk Whole Foods? Because it is a trash store. That food is trash. And
Except
they don't
for
have
their little food mart where they sell hot food.
Another little hack, everyone. Everyone forgets that they sell pizzas in there. You get a full pizza at Whole Foods. It's enormous for $14. It's fucking awesome.
Is it yummy?
Yeah, it's like a New York style pizza, but they only charge $14 because they're like, oh, you're in a Whole Foods. So it's not a $40 pizza, 14, but it can feed your whole family. Life hack. And PowerCore oranges. Thank you.
Once on 35 TVs.
I love food.
And she always had food in the 15 fridges. No, but what annoys me is when I'm not doing comedy the other 364 days a year, I'm a family lawyer. And family law...
Oh, God, lawyers doing comedy. Get out of here. Have you ever heard anything as pathetic, TJ Electra, as a lawyer trying to do... Oh, never mind.
No, I've never.
I retract all that. I may know someone. Just kidding, buddy.
It sucks. No one can think commercially, and they're always just worried about themselves. A lady once spent $10,000 in legal fees arguing about a lawnmower to be returned that her husband had stolen. And what makes it worse was they were both Greek and the whole house was like concreted. They're all wogs. No, I can say that my accountant's Greek. No, but I've just started up a law firm in Sunshine West, actually. It's going pretty good. I got a couple of new clients. The bad news is they also stole my car.
Okay. All right. That was the good one. Are you guys ready for...
he wasn't great, but he was not horrible. He's not as bad as some of the ones
That's
we've
an
seen.
open micer every day of the week. Every day of the week, that's an open micer. Yeah, like that guy could, first one on the set. Okay, getting everyone warmed up. Yeah, we're in the right place. He's holding a microphone and trying to tell jokes. All right, we're in the comedy room. All right, good. That will get you there. But this lady, whoo, get ready. Buckle in. Because Mary ain't gilling us in it.
Yep. So it's almost Christmas. And it's also almost summer, which is weird.
That's how we start, people. That's where we're going.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
When I say this is Tom Myers level comedy, it is not an insult. It is just a fact.
My husband and I are trying to figure out what to get the kids for their big present this year. He's like, he wants to get them water pistols.
I can hear a fart from a mouse. It's so quiet in that room. God damn. I like this is where I start to get like sweaty and uncomfortable.
I know, right? It's just like it's painful. It hurts. It's so bad.
Are you eating?
Why?
I just wondering. Mike accused me of eating today, but I was not eating when he accused me of that. I was coughing up a lung. Thank you.
Yes, I had half a cracker in my mouth.
You are half a cracker. Hey-o.
No, my kids are not going to play with toy guns. They're ready for real ones.
Okay.
They're like 5 and 9. They're ready. I mean, I got my first gun when I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 maybe. I'm not sure. My sister did too.
I've been on so many first dates with this lady. It's crazy. This is the story you get, guys, in LA on first dates.
That they have guns? Are you serious? That's
no,
the
just
story you
no,
get?
no, not the story. The way she's telling this story about her life and her self-importance. And I know she's a comedian, and I'm probably looking way into it.
I see.
have my own issues, but
I'll never forget that Christmas. It was like there was a pink rifle and a purple rifle under the tree, and of course we fought over the pink one. My sister's no longer with us.
This poor bastard, whoever he is. Hey, do you mind if we cut shot to you every time and they tell a joke, and you'll be the one that lets us know if it's funny or not?
But yeah, I mean,
husband.
anyway, I want my children to experience the magic of Christmas too. Yeah, so people are afraid to ask if I'm American or Canadian. I'm like neither. I'm from New York, so you can't offend me.
Maybe that's what I'm hitting on here. Why I'm not, particularly attracted to this thing, because this New Yorkin attitude. This, you New York ladies.
Yeah. So basically, my
I
husband.
love New Yorkers. They're cool.
Very proud of being from New York. Dude,
Aren't you proud of being from California?
But it's Yes, Venice is a very amazing place to live. But no, hell no, I'm not proud of it. It's just a place to live. It's a place you pay rent. I'm proud of it. What did it do for me? It's choking me right now. It's trying to kill me. I ain't proud of it.
And I are opposites.
Okay.
I like the nice days, but proud of it is weird. They're very proud of where they come from, East Coasters. This is a bizarre thing. Because West Coasters are from everywhere, usually. Anyway, generalization.
He's from Melbourne. I'm not.
She's making me boring. It's transferring. God damn you, bitch.
He's a carnivore. I'm not. In fact, you know, it's kind of like we're in this mixed faith marriage. You know, I'm a vegan. He's not. And usually with mixed faith marriages, it's better if somebody converts. You know, it just like makes things easier. So when we were dating, I was like, look, I'm an ethical vegan. It's fine. We can have a fun night if you want or whatever. But like going forward, you're going to have to choose. Like you can either eat pussy or eat animals.
Your pussy? Bring that steak back on over.
We have 2 kids now.
DJ Electrify.
Yes.
Would you give an ultimatum to a man to if you want to keep eating this box, you got to put down that ham chop, lamb chop, whatever, you know. Are
No,
you making
never.
your man change? Right.
No.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I ain't gonna change a man. If
And
I
he has
could
a
change
very-
the man, that would be a cause for disrespect.
Right, and you wouldn't like what you changed him into because now
No.
it's now it's
No, he's not himself.
Yeah, and he's maneuverable, easy to push around.
A good plant-based chef.
I don't want to listen to either of these two anymore. Please vote.
Yeah. So we met in film school back in the States.
Explains everything. God damn.
We like lived and worked in Hollywood for a while.
I told you it was exactly like girls that you'd meet in LA. I told you. I knew it.
Yeah, you
Sensed
did.
it.
But it just got too woke. We were like, LA, Hollywood's too woke. We got to leave. So, you know, like I worked in development. So, you know,
I want to throw myself off a bridge.
all the movies that were coming out, it was like tons of remakes as well, which is super boring. And
I hope
like,
your house burned
the
down.
combination wasn't great. So, you know, you've got
They move.
Breakfast at Tiffany's, but like the remake is like, you know, gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free, breakfast at Tiffany's, like a mouthful, you know? It's like not that great. And then, you know, we've got like, remember Pretty Woman, of course, right? But like, you can't tell girls they're pretty. I can't tell my daughter she's pretty. I can't tell her she's smart. I mean, maybe Brave, but like Brave Woman, like who wants to watch that? I don't know. Like, it's boring. Not hot.
I need a shower.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm just getting
All
the
right,
chills like
people.
that's creepy crawly on my skin. Ew.
All right, put it in the chat. Would you like to listen to that first guy who says a bunch of words you can't understand because culturally don't know what that means? Number 2, the American going over there and pretty much confirming every American stereotype to the Australians that we're horrible, vacant people up in our soul. Or
Vapid. Vapid. Even I would call her vapid.
Or C, none of the above. And then we get free and clear of this nonsense once and for all. So put it in the chat. A, B, or C, or 1, 2, or 3, or however you want to identify those 3. The first 5 votes gets the win. And I'm seeing soulless vapid.
Oh my god. While they're voting, I have to tell you because you just said A, B, or C, or 1, 2, 3, however you identify. That's what you just said, basically.
Well, yeah, some people identify as numbers.
I went on another podcast, and you know, every time I go on a podcast, people are like, "Oh, you know," I tell them about the show, and they come watch it. So this one guy had come and watched our unboxing Eric last week, and he's like, "Well, you know, you're great. I really liked it, except your co-host was just so PC."
Who?
You.
Me? PC?
Yes.
What?
That was his criticism of the show. I was like, okay, I can handle that.
I am a PC, a pussy crusher. That's right, baby. I crush that pussy. What does he mean?
Crusher, yeah. Right. Politically correct.
I don't
It was
That's
like,
right.
because I don't know. I guess he just thought that you were not. I don't know what he thought.
You know, I'm so happy. I love you, chat, so much right now. We are.
Because they're picking 3.
They're picking 3. We did it.
Yes, we don't have to listen to either of those two anymore.
Listen, did I have to keep listening and then eventually pay for the meal and hope for some toppy after someone like that? Yes. But now we can just walk out the room, which is amazing. Congratulations,
We can
folks.
just leave them there. We'll just leave them stranded with no ride home.
Funny part, they paid for that. They paid for that comedy.
They
See,
paid for that comedy school,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was what the outcome was. Maybe they were way worse before that. Maybe they were like me before that.
No, you're amazing. But the invoice is in the mail, Electra. Comedy ain't cheap. So, these lessons, they're going to cost you. So thank God we don't got to watch that nonsense. But can we watch the worst song I've ever seen on the internet?
Yeah, please.
I
mean,
listen. Here's
is
what
it this
happened.
chick again?
No, no.
Oh,
Here's
God.
what happened.
Okay, good.
I think that people have discovered they don't even have to try anymore. I think this is an AI song, and then they made a video for an AI song. Imagine, if you will. You're a band or a musician, and you're like, why don't we even write the songs or sing the songs anymore? Let's just have an AI. And then we'll feather our Asian hair out, and we'll sing.
Oh, dear.
It is... Mwah. Here we go.
Want to know the name of my newest song?
Is it Feathered Asian?
No, it's Squirt Just a Little.
Just a little. Wouldn't that be dribble? Dribble. Shut up and dribble.
I made a
That's what we should
video.
call it.
Yes, that would be dribble, I guess.
Shut up and dribble. The new title. Thanks, LeBron.
Music on the internet.
This one is really crazily.
They'll burn you, they'll make you cry. Because it's the worst music on the internet. Music on the internet. Yes, they're the worst music on the internet.
All right, that's a man. But
Yeah, what?
But Electra, we've made a lot of AI songs. You know that sound that these songs make. It's like this tinny little sound at the high end range.
Yes.
Tell me this is not AI. And watch how they sing and play to this. And who would hire this as a lead singer? Who would hire this? You see what I'm saying? That's AI. That is an AI song that they are making.
It sounds very AI, yes. It does.
Through the dark with no light. That's
It's
like
AI.
ChatGPT. What rhymes with night? Oh, fight! Okay, good. Congratulations. We got there. And then look at Mr. Feathered Asian Man here. What are you? And then they got the bald.
The bald Asian man, too. They're like
They got-
twins, but
no,
one's
he's not.
bald and one's feathered.
They got Bush's guitar player somehow.
God,
Those
this is
jeans.
gay.
Those jeans, though. My
Oh.
God. Look at those things.
Ew.
That's a gay pirate. Those are gay pirate jeans. If I've ever seen a gay pirate
bad.
jean. I mean, all pirates are gay, but...
Still better
Still
than
better than
train.
Fact.
From the struggle.
Oh, I snorted.
We have so many struggles to say all. What are you talking about, your struggles? Chains that hold me back, my struggles. I mean, it is a ChatGPT song.
That's how they know the lyrics.
He's like, hey, there's a guitar part right here. Look like you're playing guitar right here. Oh, that looked good.
From these troubles, I'll rise above them all and stay on track.
Like I turned away from the camera.
He's singing way too violently for how the song sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to tell me this was a trans man, I would not call you a liar.
Just comes for free.
really a woman dressed as a man?
I'm just saying, if you told me that was something different than what it projects, I would be like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Just tell me what to call it.
You're like, I'm confused either way. I'm not sure what it is. That's all right.
As you heard, I'm Mr. PC, so you got to let me know what I call this thing, because this thing doesn't look normal to me. But I'm totally Mr. PC. Mr. PC. So tell me what to call this thing, because if I keep calling it this thing, I will not be PC anymore. They won't let me in the club.
Yeah, you might get in trouble.
Is that not the worst goddamn song you've ever fucking seen?
It was really bad.
Yeah, it's a good
really,
one.
really bad.
I can't stand, I won't wait.
Too bad we can't hear the squirt song because it's really bad too.
Well, do some editing on that and get it back to us. But we just have a few more things here for you. Then we'll get to the game, which we're losing, by the way. We had 2 Oregons lose in back-to-back weekends. That is just a nightmare for me. And then I'm also dying with the smoke. People. You know one thing that would cheer me up? 7 out of 10 more to the goal. I got a great star fucking story, and you're not going to hear it unless we hit the goal. So any denomination.
$5, right?
No, even less. $1.99. It'll do it. Any denomination. But honestly,
but we only got 3 that counted, so I don't think 99 cents counts. I don't think super stickers count.
Just let them. We'll pretend. We'll just pretend.
Oh, okay. Am I screwing it up?
We'll do it anyway.
Am I screwing up?
No, I'm just saying they're arbitrary rules that we can control. So we'll just change them if they give a bunch of dollars.
What are you bringing up now?
Would you like to watch some weird stuff from the internet?
Okay.
We've watched a lot of weird stuff from the internet at this point. But hold on. Before we get to that, describe what cartoon single is.
No, let's not watch that. Let's watch Internet Voodoo. Just the intro.
Internet voodoo is the voodoo that you do so well. See what I did there? That was
I just listen to the lyrics, people. This song is epic.
Oh, it's a song? Oh, we got another great worst song on the internet?
No, this is my song.
Oh, okay.
I wrote the
Great
lyrics,
song,
and it's AI.
All right, everyone.
It is AI, for sure. Because I
maybe
can't sing this
checked
good. Actually, I probably could have sung this one.
Hey,
no, but it's just the intro to my video clips.
All right, here we go, people. This is how you do AI music. Not like that last fairy feathered hair guy. This is how you do it.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't fit in. And one of these things just doesn't belong. Like the note that plays in an off-key song.
Okay, what? All right, so these are your internet clips, yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what's going on here?
Here's your self-driving car, Wago or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wagos.
Yeah.
All over so people are surprised to learn that self-driving cars are not only a thing, but they're like a big thing here in LA. Like where I live, you can probably see like 3 or 4 at any given time, and they're amazing. Like they're really good. I have a scooter, and I've mentioned it before that I fuck with them sometimes. Like I'll swerve into them just to see if they move, and they do. It's amazing. And so yes, they do exist, and they're coming to a town soon near you. So let's see what happens with this dude in his Wago.
Why is this happening to me on a Monday? I'm in a Waymo car.
Waymo.
Waymo, whatever.
For quality assurance.
This car is just going in circles.
Hi there, Mike. This is Deb. I'm
just
calling
driving
from
in a
Waymo
circle.
Support. I'm just calling because I received a notification that your car might be experiencing some routing issue.
That's amazing.
Please bear with me while I am.
Yeah, I got a flight to catch. Why is this thing going in a circle? I'm getting dizzy. Look at what it's doing.
I'm getting dizzy.
I understand. I'm really sorry, Mike. We're currently working with the situation of the vehicle. Is it circling around a parking lot, right?
It's circling around a parking lot. I got my seatbelt on. I can't get out the car. Has this been hacked? What's going on? I feel like I'm in the movies. Is somebody playing a joke on me? And I got a flight to catch.
I understand, Mike. I'm really sorry for this. We're working with this, but pay attention.
That is a nightmare where you're trapped in a car that's circling, you're locked in, and you're talking to India. Oh my God! That is a night.
And
it's like a
listen,
Black
it gets
Mirror
better
episode.
Too. It gets
This is
better.
Black Mirror
Do you
season
have
7.
access to your Waymo app right now? You have an app?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna be pulling the car over while we are trying to assist the car. Oh, hold on, just a second.
Oh my goodness. I just better not be late for the flight. You guys are gonna take care of the flight. That part.
I'm really so sorry.
Yeah.
He daisied.
He did. He said that part.
That part. He that parted himself. Usually Daisy would that part someone else. He goes, I'm the best ever. That part.
Yeah. That part.
That's amazing.
You're paying
I'm
for
doing
my
that too.
flight. That part.
Guys, go do yourself a favor. When you go out today, tell yourself something nice about yourself and go, that part. Thank you.
Yeah, because this is crazy. This is crazier.
My dick is so big. That part.
I apologize. If you have your app pulled up, I need you to tap my trip in the lower left corner of your app.
Do you know how to stop, drop, and roll? So I'm going to ask you to open the car door and roll as hard as you can to the left.
That's basically what I probably would do, because this bitch can't stop the car. That's what she just said. She can't control it from where she's at. She can't stop it.
All right. You see, okay, sir, do you see the sunroof in the car? Yes. Jump out and save your life. You're going to die.
Can't you just do it? You should be able to handle it. Take over the car. You don't need my phone.
I don't have an option to control the car.
Oh
Mike,
my
I'm really so
gosh.
sorry about this.
Well, can you
I'm
stop
pulling
this
the
car?
over. I'm
Nope.
trying
My
to pull it
goodness.
over.
Bro, this is like, you ain't paying for it. It's a free ride, baby. Just enjoy it. The airport will be there.
For right now. Apologies.
One of these.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Did he ever make it to the airport? Is he still spinning in a Los Angeles
I don't know.
parking
We
lot
do
right now?
not
Who
know.
knows? We'll never know. But what? It's over. What's over, DJ Electra? Tell me what's over. I need to know what's over.
It's all
Not this show.
over. Just doesn't fit in.
All right. Ooh, what is this?
Okay, so we are apparently in a plane or a helicopter, and we're gonna see something come out of the sky.
I saw this on Twitter, and I'm starting. We're at a weird time on Twitter where I threw my hands up, and I'm like, I don't believe anything I see anymore. Just
I don't know if
because
it's real either. That's what I wanted to ask you.
you'll watch it, you'll think it's real, and then an hour later you'll come back, there'll be a community note and like, oh, this is from 2015 student project, and you're like, God damn it. So that's why like Hackride, wanted to do.
But this doesn't look like something you could make in a student project. But it doesn't it doesn't look real either.
That's when you get that uncanny feeling, that's when you get a little freaked out. But like I said, there are millions of people now posting stuff to try to fool the rest of us. And so, you always got to take that with a grain of salt. I like the older videos like this kind of looks, I like the grainier. It makes me feel like it's realer. But yeah, this is something that if it's real, what?
And of course, they posted it right around the time the fires broke out. This is not LA. This is not how the fire started. They're just being kind of trolly.
Right. Yeah. And like, again, some of these videos are reverse. Some of them are, some are from video games that are from the Unreal Engine. So it looks real as possible. We're in a fucking weird time, people, when it comes to video, quote unquote, proof or evidence.
Very weird.
But if this is real, that's nothing I've ever seen. I've never seen a lightning bolt do that.
Nope. Firebolt. That's a firebolt.
And the pop music does make me feel better about it, but I still wouldn't want to be
I
under
made the
that.
music.
Oh, okay.
I mean, AI made the music, but whatever.
Yeah.
I
Well, I've
picked
said
it out of the ones that AI made.
Well, I said once before that there was a time, one time, I've lived in Venice for over 20 years. There was a day, I was out on a walk with friends, where, beautiful day, 75 degrees sunny, August day. In 5 seconds, like these storm clouds just all came together. A bolt of lightning hit the water, and then they dissipated. And
didn't it kill someone?
Killed one person. Literally, like that. I've never seen anyone go, strike me dead if I'm lying, God. And then, boom, it happened. But that's exactly what it looked like. And the dude was on a surfboard out in the middle of the ocean, and God struck him dead. It was the craziest story that's ever happened.
These things
All right, girls versus guys after a date.
just doesn't fit in.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, bad. Oh, hey, yo.
Let's begin.
I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. God's plan. God's plan.
Based off his Instagram photos and his
Okay, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. Yeah, so the moral of the story here is guys just move on with their lives. What's next? What challenge is ahead of me? What's in front of me? Now women are going to spend the next 10 hours dissecting his fucking hairline.
his affinity for home brewing. My guess is he ordered a craft beer for
Possibly a Pilsner.
a single Pilsner for Maine. A salad.
What up? I got food.
It says here that the restaurant offers.
They should have done the thing where he's farting in the car. He's just letting him go because, my God, after these dates, the amount of farts we collect. It's crazy.
Free bread. Did he partake? He did, which means he's not on it. And that he does eat gluten. Not.
I could sit through like 100 funerals, not fart once. I got a date. I'm like a balloon full of gas.
And you have to you hold them all in till the end, until you leave.
There's a great video out there where like the dates walk apart, the guy and the girl walk apart, and he doesn't notice that she's like parked near him, so she's following him, and he's like, finally, and he starts farting. That's the end of most dates for guys. And then girls, I hear too. There's a funny girl that said the same thing happens. Why do we hold our gases in on dates? That's just funny. But not for funerals. Not for Granny, but for Fanny. Thank you. Not for Granny, but for Fanny. That I should have write political speech.
Hey. Bitch.
It's currently 8:46. It's been 30 minutes since he dropped me off.
No text.
Could he still be driving home? Impossible.
One of these things.
That's so true. Why are you crazy? Why is your whole species crazy?
I don't know.
Why are you so insecure?
I really don't know.
Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you so much.
We got a super chat, and it says, what?
It says, Byron Allen's McDonald's lawsuit. $1 from Byron Allen's McDonald's lawsuit.
Thank you, Byron Allen's McDonald's lawsuit.
Byron Allen. I came up today on the Blind Mike show, and I couldn't help myself. This is a man that I want to be studied. What he has done in Byron Allen. He's this comedian. Have you ever heard the name? Have you ever seen his shows or anything like that?
I don't think so.
So you just don't know it yet because they're called like comedy.tv or weather.tv. He owns these channels. So he was a comedian and he learned a little thing and he was like, I'm black. Hey, look at me, I'm black. If I go to these stations and say, you don't have enough black comedians or people represented, they'll hire me.
Oh, yeah, I recognize him. I just looked him up.
Yeah, and so he did that essentially, but with a goddamn media company. So he'd go to like a Fox, and he'd be like, Fox, you don't have any black media companies working for you. And they're like, oh, well, I guess, I mean, we have black people working for us. And then he goes, well, you can solve that by signing comedy.tv. And they're like, what is that? And they're like, it's a comedy show. And then what it is like, you get 4 comedians, and he's like, all right, write your act out. And they're like, what? So they have to write their acts out, and then he asks them questions that lead them into their act. It is, hell on earth to watch. I'd rather watch 1,000 years of those Australians. Now, funny clips have come out of it because, a funny actor will be, or a funny comedian will be there, like Kevin Hart, and he'll say something funny. But the way Byron Allen sets these shows up is so anti-comedy. He's like the anti-comedy guy that forces comedy that isn't comedy on networks who don't want anything to do with him. I'm just saying it's masterful. And he's a fan of ours.
Byron Allen's McDonald's lawsuit sent us another $1.
Yes.
And he sent us another $5.
Hey!
Great show today. This is the 10th super chat.
You know what that means, folks? We be star fucking at the end of this thing. That's right. My turn to star fuck, DJ Electra. You did it last time.
I thought we're both gonna start.
We're gonna both star fuck this. It's gonna be a tag team. We got to give it to Byron Allen, or else he's going to sue us because we don't have enough black ownership and representation here at our channel. Krista, come back. We need you, Byron Allen, circling. He's gonna get us. But also, like to take, I can't get off Byron Allen, but to take that sort of. Okay, we'll give you something. Here you go. Hey, Byron Allen, here's your 40 acres and a mule, so to speak. Comedy mule, that is. And he's like, all right, instead of making something that will actually make something amazing, bring up the culture, let's make the worst goddamn comedy show ever. The cheapest, most insipid, insidious sort of anti-comedy comedy show ever. And we'll call it Comedy TV. Amazing. Amazing. Comedy.tv. We need to do a show on We're going to unbox Byron Allen. It's coming. So thank you
All
so
right,
much.
I'm down.
Yeah, it's just, and also his stand-up is fucking atrocious. But he's a billionaire. A billionaire with a B because of this shenanigans that he's learned how to do. So congratulations, Byron Allen. Thank you. All right. Should we get out of here? Or should we do one more?
Oh, this one's pretty good. Let's do this last one.
All right.
Just doesn't fit in.
All right, what do we want? A relationship, and what are we going to do to keep that relationship? Control and manipulate. No. Belittle and demean them. Also no. Love bomb them, and then shame them so they don't feel like they have any value. That's never okay. Use their vulnerabilities against them. Oh my god.
Okay,
I just don't see the point in listening to them when I'm always right.
When did you become a man, Electra? You joined our team. You're on our side. Are you dating? I think you're dating women now, and you've seen what nonsense they cause, and you're like, oh god, I finally get it.
No, not dating women.
All right, but it's just self-realization of how
I could never date a woman. I
monstrous
might
this
be able to like make out with them for a minute, but I could never date a woman.
No, yeah. What kind of goal we got to put together to get that?
A really good
Bad
one.
All right, folks.
Narcissist. You're not special. Take it back. Someone needs to tell
sprayed him
you.
like a
See,
cat.
nothing I do is
He
good
sprayed
enough
him
for
like a
you.
cat.
Don't start that. You don't start. You always do this to me. You gaslight me. I'm not gaslighting you. Now you're invalidating my experience. See? Don't use therapy words to try to manipulate me. That's it. I'm setting a boundary. You're purposely doing things that trigger me. That's abuse. So things that
It's like dating Daisy a little bit.
trigger you are treating people with kindness and respect. I'm gonna lie and tell everyone how terrible you are because I have to be the victim here. Okay, she's not quite ready. Let's go ahead and get her back inside. What did I do wrong? Everything.
That's actually very painful. that one.
It's just so true, though. People do act like that.
All right, is this next one another video where we shit on ladies with you? Because I'm liking this. Shitting on the ladies with DJ Electra.
No, this one is just, it's really short. We'll watch it. It's like a little brother.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, I know what this is. So this is from the Jimmy Carter funeral. You've probably seen this, but it is fun to point out that as much as these men say, I hate you, women say, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, they're destroying the world, they're destroying our nation. Well, when they get in the back rooms, it's all ball slapping and high-fiving.
I know, I'm surprised he didn't grab his nuts.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
And as a classic lib, you're supposed to say, oh, I hate George Bush and Iraq war. You know what? He seems to be like a guy, just a normal guy.
Seems to be pretty fun, like a little brother would be.
Yes, you may not want him to put him in charge of your country, but he's a guy you can watch college football with. That's for sure.
Exactly.
Look at that. Aw, what's up, buddy?
Just taps him. I think it's so cute.
And did you see Obama and Trump sort of laughing with each other? I'm telling you that,
I did.
If Trump, you're not gonna listen to me, but if you want to really bring this country together, you say this: two things. A, I'm going to do a show once a week with Obama in the White House because you guys seem to crack each other up. B, you will say, we will never go after any Democrat or Obama people Democrat as long as Barack Obama becomes a stand-up comedian and does 20 cities a year. Because I would say that the paramount value of Barack Obama is his humor. He might not, whatever you think about his leadership, I just think he might be the funniest fucking dude that we put in a position that's not funny. Because you put him next to Donald Trump is known for not having a sense of humor. You never see him laugh. You put Obama next to him, it's like a fucking a teenage girl seeing the Beatles. She's funny. And why wouldn't you? This dude's funny. He missed his calling. Leader of the free world, maybe neither of these guys deserve it. Kill Tony. That's what these guys need to be on. So please, can we do that? Tax breaks for all the Obamas if they become stand-up comedies, please.
That would be amazing.
If you go and watch his those dinners with the press corps dinner things of Obama's,
he's funny.
100. Like if you ask Shane Gillis, any of those guys, he 100% could do this at the highest level. He would never do it at the highest level, but he could, and I think that's his paramount value.
One of these things is not like the other.
I like your internet voodoo. It got me a second to understand what it was, but I have my weird shit from the internet, and DJ Electra has her internet voodoo. I like it.
Did you hear the last line of the song,
One
too?
of these
No.
things
Listen.
just doesn't fit in.
Okay.
And one of these things just doesn't belong. Like the note that plays in an off-key song.
Yeah, that's very good. You wrote that.
Mm.
Congratulations. She's got talent, y'all. Got talent. All right, I'm going to do 2 more things, and then we'll get out of here and have you have a wonderful day. And then we'll make sure you come back tonight at 7 p.m.
We have to
Pacific,
do our
10 p.m.
star fucking.
Well, that's one of the things I was going to do, but I wanted to do one thing before that. There's this show I want everyone to watch. Have you heard of Telepathy Tapes?
No.
All right. So it's a podcast, and this lady, she's a clinical psychologist, she went and found that basically all these autistic kids are psychic. 100% psychic, not bullshit, not fake, real. And she's like, all right, well, let's do a test. I'm going to put a color of a piece of paper in this envelope in another room. Go to the autistic kid. What color is the paper? Green. Well, he got it right. 100 out of 100 times. We are missing something. We are missing something very big that's going on right now with a sort of evolution that's going on around us. But if evolution happens over 100 years, we wouldn't notice it in our lifetime. We might look at it as, oh, maybe like a disease or something's wrong with this person. They're not like us.
Yeah.
But what she's basically determined, and this is coming from them, is that autism is the next, like the autism-like disorders are essentially steps in the evolution, and that we have this whole new part of our brain opening up, but we don't know how to deal with the meat part yet. That's why there's this little tricky period where they're quote autistic, and not like normal. But eventually we'll get our handle on it. Anyway, check it out. It's called the Telepathy Tapes. It's fucking you. By the end of it, it's not magic tricks. You're like, what the hell is going on here? Anyway, here.
You know, like a governor that you would place on
Paramore,
an engine?
Robert
I feel
Glock,
like a governor
Paramore.
has been
Yeah, it was with the harmonies. It was a little more Paramore.
placed on reality.
Their kids can see things that they simply can't.
And like that's coming off. You've just done an amazing job of documenting these autistic, in many cases nonverbal children who display telepathic powers, which I can't believe I'm even saying.
It's when I say like it's
This
not
is
a magic trick.
magician making this. It's a magician. That guy's a magician.
It isn't. It is probably one of, I would say, like the most unsettling, scariest, real things I've ever seen, in the sense that this world of shit actually exists. You think it's fake. I think it's fake because we don't get to experience it. What I saw these kids do, and I mean, if it's just for TV, great. But if you go watch the podcast, there are doctors there. This is a real study, a real field that's being
No,
billions
doctors,
of dollars.
what they do
are dumped
with
into.
autistic children and the studies that they do an MRI, and that's about it. They just are cataloging their brain mapping.
Well, yeah. Well, this is a
That's
clinical
it.
psychologist, so she's going a little deeper. But when you see what these kids can see, and by the way, CIA has talked about this for a long time with remote viewing, that they would go and find kids like this, and they would be able to do these things. And then we all laugh at those things because, of course, that's not real.
What's remote viewing?
Remote viewing is when you leave your body to go view a place or a time somewhere else. And supposedly, our government has found people like this in the telepathy tapes that have done that at a very high level. And even so, I watched this podcast where I think it's Sean something, I forget his name. It's the number 2 or 3 podcast in the world. And this guy had this lady on who was a CIA like psychic, and she would go all over the world and see things. Where are the subs at? And he asked her, "Did you ever go and see Jesus?" And she started crying because she did go see Jesus, and what she saw made her cry. And so yes, these people really believe that they're doing. They say they're doing. There's evidence of it. But this telepathy tapes with these kids, I've never seen anything kind of like more real magic.
Today
Real magic.
I'm here with Diane Powell, and we will be focusing on her research on some autistic savants with telepathic abilities.
How can you tell?
Full name, like they're doing tricks magicians do, but they don't know how to like eat or go to the bathroom on their own. So they're not doing magic tricks. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying that the producer themselves could have made it look like they were doing this when it's really just a magic trick. But the producers made it look like they're doing it. See what I'm saying? So it's magic, but from the other side.
That's a fair skepticism to go into this with that will be wiped away in seconds. Because you realize this lady's been doing this, not producers, it's not, they're literally like, she's been doing it for like 30 years studying this, and all her stuff has been peer reviewed. The doctors that show up on this thing are names that you like, not just like coroner doctors that you wouldn't know. This is like surgeon generals and stuff.
What these words and numbers are.
There definitely are studies that show differences in the cognates of autistic.
Is the mind sort of an antenna?
They can access realms that we can't access.
Yeah.
They can see beings that we can't.
That's the part that gets me. These autistic kids start talking about these other life forms that they see and they come into contact with, as they're able to also see that you're holding a red cup in the other room, not a blue one. It just freaks you the fuck out a little bit when you start to really think like, oh shit, if this stuff is real, then I am at a great disadvantage because I don't have any magic.
For me, that was proof of afterlife.
Yeah, so go check these shows out because I'm telling you, I don't get into any of this shit much as far as like an entertainment thing. This one blew my mind.
No, you don't really believe in anything not science-based.
Nothing. Yeah. This one blew my mind, and it touched on UAPs, and it touched on like, where all these energies and things could be coming from. And that one blew my mind because it kind of came. Yes, debunk it. Oh, Luigi, you watch these videos.
This, please do.
If you can debunk this, you are the king of debunkers, because you're going to have to tell me how a guy that is drooling all over himself picked out a 40 fucking letter word that is a nonsense word. It's not a real word, but he picked every letter out in a row. Stuff like that. It's magic tricks.
What I'm saying, it's the producers are the magicians in this magic show. That's my theory on it.
Then they presented a very entertaining magic show, and I say thank you so much. You got me. Oh, you got me. Wouldn't be the first time. Blair Witch. I was like, oh, they're gonna save these people.
Luigi says the grifters got Casey.
They're not grifters.
I can tell you right now. Yes, they are, because I have worked with these autistic children and these autistic kids.
Yeah, but did you ever hold a cup in one room and say what color is the cup, and then they got it right?
No, because they can't even
fathom
talk what a cup is.
Thank you. You just made my point. Now go watch this thing. Go watch this thing. These kids can't even communicate, but they can do this other thing that is fucking crazy. Anyway, people, you know what time it is? You know what time it is, people? You know what time it is? It's the last thing of the day.
Star fucking.
Well, I guess we'll do star fucking. All right, people.
Or
time.
Cats.
We do cats at the end. But you paid, we play. It's time for star fucking. That's right, folks. All right. First up, me. So.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, I have the picture up. So, I used to busk. I was a street performer in Santa Monica. That's me playing guitar right there on the beach.
That's
Sold
you
CDs
right there?
Yeah, played Coldplay, Pink Floyd, some of my own songs no one cared about. But yeah, just play there.
Are you wearing shorts, plaid shorts with a long sleeve button-up shirt?
Well, no, it's not a button-up shirt. It's a sweatshirt. Zippered sweatshirt.
A hoodie?
Yeah, it's a hoodie. And so anyway, this is what I would do for fun after I sold my restaurant. Because I did not want to work in anything serious. So I just, come to the beach and play songs. And like I said, you'd get 3-hour slots there. The most I ever made was $400. And so you could clean up there. I did go there one day and I lost money. Don't ask me how. It was very windy and it blew out of my bucket. You always start the day with a few of your own dollars. And blew out of the bucket and watched that sail away. And I was like, God damn. But anyway, I was standing there one day playing my songs when all of a sudden, Starfucker, guess who comes by? Peter goddamn Jacobson. Do you know who Peter Jacobson is? DJ Electrify?
No, I do not.
Oh, well, he's one of the best golfers that ever has existed. He's an Oregon native. He went to the University of Oregon, so that's how I knew him. And I'll tell you else what he did. He was in the movie Tin Cup. So he's been in golf movies. He was a pro. He plays with Tiger all the time. He's just a very famous golfer. And so he came out on the end of the pier. where I was singing. There's him, my boy in the Oregon gear. And he was like, oh my God, you can sing and play guitar amazing. And I'm like, oh, thanks. You're Peter Jacobson. You can hit a golf ball amazing. You like that joke. And so I'm like, yeah. He goes, by the way, I'm a duck. He goes, I'm a duck. And he's like, oh. And I told him about my dad being an Oregon State Beaver and how I mock him for it. This was when my dad was alive. And he said, well, you know what? Ask your dad to come up to a game one time in Eugene and we'll get a box seat and I'll have you and your dad. And I just thought that was fucking very nice of the guy. And then he dropped a fucking hundo in my bucket. And so, and then the last thing I told him, I go, Peter Jacobson? Mr. Jacobson, as it were? I love golden tea. Thank you so much for making golden tea. Did you know Peter Jacobson made golden tea?
I didn't know that either.
It's his game. I'm fucking obsessed with this game.
So I literally just selling it somewhere you were the other day. You were going to buy it or something.
They have knockoffs at Costco for $600, but it's
that's right.
I need the $12,000 version, the $12,000 version, not this.
$12,000 for a video game.
It's golden tea. It's amazing. But yeah, so I put my guitar down and I sat and asked him and talked for 20 minutes about golden tea. So I because he designed the play. So I was like, how do you, when you get in this shot, how do you get around the trees over on shot? He's like, well, you got to, I was like, we're two grown men. One put down his guitar, one put down his golf club, and we're talking video games, baby. Star fucking.
Wow.
And then I called, I called many years later, I called his office after my dad died. And I was like, hey, he had mentioned sometime that, you know, me and my dad died, but I'm going to be in Oregon. Maybe you can have me for a game. Never heard back. Never heard back, Peter Jacobson. Just kidding. He's a busy guy. But thank you, Peter Jacobson. And it was nice. Pleasure meeting you. That was worth 5 at least of the 5-star fuckings. So DJ Electrify, what is your star fucking story?
Okay, so mine is Billy Crystal.
Oh, Billy. That's not fun. That's not funny. That's not fun. That's not funny.
No, it gets funny. How come my picture always comes up right in front?
That's fine. We see Bill.
I want to put it behind.
There we
Why do I not know how to do it?
She wants people. You hear that? She wants to put it in her behind. DJ
Not like
Electrify.
that.
She's getting
Okay, I give up.
salty.
Okay, so do we all know who this is? Well, I always thought Billy Crystal was kind of funny. Not really that funny though, but I always remember him from hosting the Golden Globes or whatever Academy Awards, whatever award show he hosted.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked at a hospital as a nurse, and I was running late to work. And so I am running in, I'm late, and I know that I'm going into a procedure with this doctor, and he's a naval doctor. He's very strict. He likes to yell at me in front of groups of people, and I'm like freaking out. I'm kind of sweating.
Hold on, real quick. He only is a doctor of belly buttons? That's odd.
The Navy. He's from the Navy.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yes. So, and we're in a procedure room, like it's like an OR, like an operating room, but it's for interventional radiology. So I'm running in there. I'm late. I get into the ante room, which is like the where the computers are, where we set everything up before we go into the procedure room that's sterile. And there's a dude in there. And I'm like, who's this fucker? Why is he in here? And everybody else is already in the procedure room. So I'm just in the ante room with who I find out is Billy Crystal. So I go up to the desk and I'm like looking around. I'm putting on my lead because we have to wear lead because of the x-ray. So I'm putting on the lead jacket and the lead skirt and the collar and everything. And I look over and I'm like, holy shit, fuck balls, that's Billy fucking Crystal. And so I'm like, oh. And then I look over on the other side of the desk and I see this big, huge bottle of tequila. Because the night before, we'd had a patient come in comes in frequently, and they had gifted one of the doctors a bottle of tequila, and he forgot it. He left it on the desk right there in front of Billy fucking Crystal. So I'm like, oh, good morning. Hey, don't worry about that bottle. We already drank the other one earlier. And I just started like kind of pretending like I was stumbling around. because I thought I'd make a joke because he's a fucking comedian. I thought he would laugh. And he wasn't my patient, by the way. I can tell the story because he was not a patient at all at the hospital or anything. He was there observing to study for a role.
Hilarious.
So I make this joke and he just turned and looked at me and then looked back away.
Did he literally...
He did not fucking laugh at all.
Literally, guys, he did that's not fun. That's not funny. That's not fun. That's not funny to her.
Yeah.
He does this thing where he goes, that's not fun. That's not. So I think he just went, that's not fun. And then they made it, that's not funny as like a Howard Stern thing.
That's what he did to me.
He can't take a joke, this guy.
No. And so I was just like fuming. I was pissed. So then I pretended to stumble into the procedure room. Like I got my lead all on and I was ready and go in there, and then the doctor comes in, so I wasn't in trouble or anything. So I didn't get yelled at in front of Billy Crystal, at least. But
yeah, and it's no HIPAA violation because it was not her patient.
It's not a HIPAA violation. He was not a patient at all.
He was an asshole hanging out.
But it does kind of feel like a HIPAA violation. Believe me, I feel like I'm violating something, but no, he was studying for a role. So
just an asshole hanging out in a room, being a dick to the nurses.
Yeah, but I was like, if I ever see Billy Crystal up in LA or something, I'm just going to be like, you are so fucking uptight and full of shit. You need to go get a colonic on Hollywood Boulevard or something, Like, just get over yourself already, fucker. I was pissed.
It has been the story, the readout on him. LA, everyone talks. And the readout on old BC here is a little bit of a bitch. A little bit of a bitch.
He's a total bitch.
Yeah,
but he just lost his house, so I'm not rubbing it in or anything, Billy.
Oh, what a great time to pick Billy Crystal. Yeah, just lost. What a dickhole. Just lost his house. Sorry about that. Prayers and thoughts are with you, Billy.
Yes. Thoughts and prayers.
Okay, god damn it, it's fucking funny. All right, people, you heard it. Peter Jacobson and Billy Crystal. That's some good ass star fucking.
Yep.
Yeah, and thank you so much for the super chats to get us there.
Thank you so much.
Other places they don't get. What is their goal? Who did they violate HIPAA oaths for? No one.
It's not
we did.
a HIPAA oath. He wasn't a patient.
What she said. All right, people. It's time to go, which means.
And it's over the statute of limitations, right? Because it's been over 10 years. So
don't say right. That sounds like you don't know. Say,
right?
Yes, it's over. Don't say that. All right, everyone. Time for the cat of the day. And this one is dedicated to the fires in LA. Because this one actually almost teared me up the first time I saw it. So, because shit can be replaced. Your little furry monsters can't. So this man had a fire at his house, and the fireman pulled out his cat, and he thought the cat was dead, and he got it back to life. Cat started breathing again. But this is humanity right here, man. Fuck. So I'm PC, I'm soft. Fuck all of you. I'll fight all of you. But
well, you love kitties and pussies.
This is what humanity is about. Nothing matters in that goddamn house. He don't care.
Oh my god, he's crying.
Firefighters rescued a cat from a burning home in Tarzana. The owner was overcome with emotion, falling to his knees, hugging his cat.
Poor cat's like a... But like, I'm just thinking, man, in my neighborhood, if don't save anything in my house, you grab that furry animal, you hand them to me, dude. You're my favorite fireman forever. I am.
Water. That fire started last night near West Topham Street. Fire and smoke were seen coming from that roof. After some time, crews did manage to put that fire out. No other injuries were reported. And you can see there, all the material stuff can be replaced. Because one little cat.
Yeah, very, very nice of those firefighters to really help rescue that cat.
Damn straight, it was nice of them firefighters. And that's what we'll leave you with today. You know, our city's burning down, but humanity will always exist because as long as we care about something other than ourselves, this is gay. It's getting gay here, but yeah, just care about someone other than
and get
yourself.
a membership.
It doesn't hurt. Yeah, and spend money on us if you can afford it.
Should we play the members intro for the outro?
Nah. Let's just get out of here. Let these people enjoy the rest of their beautiful Sunday. As it looks like
I just made it. I want someone to see it.
What is it called? I'm sorry.
My members thing.
Oh, your members only. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I hid it though. Where did I hide it? Oh,
Why do you hide things from yourself?
Well, just because
That's
I was
not
gonna
smart.
use it. I was gonna use it for something else. I can't. Where the hell did I put it? What was it for?
For members channel thing.
I think. Oh, I don't think I downloaded it. I think I just
Thanks
watched
for being here, everyone, by the way.
Yes, it's very nice of you. And thank you
A lot
for
of new
watching.
people in chat, and I super appreciate you guys coming, even the ones that are kind of trolly. Like, I really appreciate that, too. I like trolls and troll comments. I am a troll, as Casey has informed me.
Mm-hmm.
I
DJ
have
Electra,
been.
I cannot find it. I'm looking everywhere. I cannot find it, which is weird because I had everything in this one place, but it's not there. Let me check the one place again. And if it's not there, we'll have
again.
to.
What else? Billy Crystal just hangs out in hospitals. Yeah. I told you he was there. I think he was researching for a role, but I don't think he's in anything. So maybe that was bullshit. I don't know. That's just what I heard. But like,
Well,
I haven't seen him in anything since, like, what was he in? 3 Men and a Baby or something?
Yeah, no. We saw that movie where he played a total dick doctor to all those nurses, right? Wasn't that the role that he was going to play?
Probably.
'Cause
Yes.
that's what he did. Electra, I can't find it. We're going to have to play it next week. I apologize. I can't find it in the drive either. Did you put it in the drive? Where the fuck did I get this video at?
You watched it yesterday, last night. Go back to
was it in the
last
drive?
night when you watched it and you told me it was good.
It was good. I just don't know
He
where I
said,
put
"Good
it.
girl, Electra. Good girl."
Did. Now, closing everything to look for this fucking thing, and I can't find it. So it must be in the drive, and then I must have moved it over, and I must not be able to find it. And we really landed this thing with a thud, and that's on me. And so, Luigi Greenberg, it's not funny. It's not fun. Now you can take back to Howard and shove it up your fucking ass. That's right. That is the speech that he gave to, I believe, one Stuttering John. Luigi, did he do that to Stuttering John?
Billy Crystal gave that speech to Stuttering John?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was Stuttering John, but I think it might have been. But so
well,
you remember when
Billy Crystal has no sense of humor, so.
I apparently so. Apparently he's cold. He's and by the way, that's a nurse that you're talking to with enormous cans and a bottle of booze in the room. Billy, you handled that totally wrong. I mean, you have the formula there for a party. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I figured it was very obvious that there's a bottle of booze sitting on the counter. Like, I just made a joke about it just to kind of get the elephant out of the room, you know? Anyway, we're done with that subject. But if we can't find it, fuck it. We'll watch something else. Outro.
You know what? I think I uploaded it. So, yes. Oh, what you're talking about is our intro for our members only on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, folks, when you're done here today, go to our members, click members, and a video will pop up. DJ Electrify made an awesome 5-minute history of the channel. It's fucking amazing. And I would play it right here, but I think, you should go hunt it. We shouldn't have to do everything for you. I think you're a grown person. It's time that you get up and get out the house and go
But if
go
they're
watch out
not
on your own.
members, can they see it?
Yes, because it's an invitation to become a member. And
Oh,
so,
good.
yeah. So actually, I prefer that you watch it that way because right under that is a button that says become a member. So if I play it for you here, you don't have to
join
do anything.
memberships.
That's right. All right, DJ Electrify. Thank you
I
so
spent
much.
like 18 hours working on it, so.
So go watch it. We will play it here next week because when I find it, it's all about flow, baby doll, and we just got to move on.
Moving on.
So, but thank you, DJ Electrify. You are amazing today. Thank you for all your sacrifices and working with a retard like myself. Thank you to all the super chatters. DJ Electrify, where can people find you?
At djelectrify.com. And my YouTube channel is at DJ Electrify also. And that's my little picture.
That's your story, and you're sticking to it. Also, people, after you go watch her amazing join membership video, head over to blindmike.net, where you can check out all the Blind Mike stuff, and then go check out Blind Mike's show from earlier today. A banger! God damn.
It was a good show. Really good.
It was an excellent show, except for some reason the music didn't play in the beginning, but hey, we'll just...
It didn't?
Well, you guys said it didn't. You said
No,
the song
it did,
cut
though.
out.
I listened to it on my phone, and it was playing for the
Okay.
audience.
Whew. Well,
just not backstage. We couldn't hear it backstage.
Yes. I'm telling you, sometimes when that happens in EV Mux, you are really nervous because you're like, what else do people hear or not hear? But you know what?
Yeah, I know.
Fuck it. We're cartoons doing a live show. So, hey, anything can happen. So go check out blindmike.net, podcast daddy, and the great Blind Mike. And we solved the feud with him and OJ. It's all solved. Everyone loves each other. Moving on. Make sure you check out Unboxing Eric tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and those other times that don't matter. Episode 27. Yes, tonight we get into the post you know what to do era. And so it's going to be fun, filled with an Indian singer and filled with Ralph tonight. A lot of Ralph. And
awesome.
Make sure you go to hackridethedemon.com where you can donate. We just put up a donate link, so you can send us PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Send us money! Premium vids, free vids, podcasts, original music, content partners.
Look at all those links. You have the most links of anyone.
Yeah, just click on all my links, baby. Go to hackridethedemon.com. And, that's where you can get a membership and see shows like our Unboxing the Jesus Twins 10-part series, which apparently everyone but me has abandoned. But I still love them. And I'm still going to do it. We are up to the point now where, unfortunately, our boy is no longer there. Let's give it out. Everyone, one for Mendelsohn. That's right. Jonathan Mendelsohn is no longer with the Jesus Twins. And so we pick up on that this week, where Eric of the Jesus Twins comes to the Howard Stern Show as Satan. So that will be fun. So make sure it gets progressively weirder and more disturbed where we're at now. So it turns in from a comedy to true crime. So check out Unboxing the Jesus Twins. And while we're here, make sure you check out Luigi Greenberg at Skeptical Robot. This man has more jobs than a Jamaican, this guy. More shows than, as someone with a lot of shows. I used to know a guy like that, but I don't talk about him anymore. Like that, a guy with a lot of shows. And so go check out, he's changing shows, but I'm thinking Skeptical Robot is going to stick around. And then also go to luigigreenberg.com because it is still being constructed, and that annoys him. So make sure you go there and then tell him about it. And you can find us here. And you can find Billy Crystal in a hospital near you, annoying the nurses. Thank you. That's all. DJ Electrify, do you have anything else to say before we get out of here?
Nope. Just love y'all and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. See you tonight at Unboxing Eric.
Been released.
Peace.
Okay. Well, I haven't been released, so we're going to sit here until I'm released.
Oh, I thought you said I have been released. Okay. I released you. And you.
Thank you,
and you, all y'all.
Thank you, Chicken Something. Bye.
Thank you, Chicken Something.
Bye.
Phil McCooch.
That was the Butt King.
Hi, Star.
From a banana. Okay, I'm gonna twirl through time and space. It's called a Scooby-Doo. Gush and wishes. Hibbida chibbida.